Mute Adenike.
This is hospital. And the only reason is because of the fear that he had. He believed the man.
Mute Adenike, mute her.
And you know how we used to cry to you to a boy. And Mama Shima can say it. Why? I want to let you that. Let me tell you. But why would you curse Liam? Why would you curse Liam? And I'm not paying to your culture to be people. Why would you curse Liam? My own child will not clock a year before he died. Why would you curse him like that? And you have your own children. And they don't know anything about Jimo. You can't come and job. You don't change that. What have they been more life for me? Ever been more life for me? The MOB should live like a boy. But so, hey, never even like a friend that also. And never even a shmota. Also, so and never near to my son. So they making about our almost story about our root to one. And never again, our closest friends are coming. Also, the someone at the Yatimoja. And Jim also waited. But the only thing, some of our coming from the neighbor, or just coming, Kuma, all of your coming, I want your lawyer, because everything was our car of me. And the man said he is never going to give him because nobody be more. No, the position of Papa, nobody be put down. Message him 2 weeks ago. Studying me reply. I know it about shame. I tell my Baba yi. I tell my Baba yi. Show that came no boss like come and to Ashiki Baba. Show that came boss like my Ashiki. When I said my husband has been dead. When I said my husband has been dead before the actual death comes, I do every what I thought I'm saying. He knows how he used to have sleepless nights. He does not sleep. Mama feed him, people feed Liam. He's always on to buy him about Mama Samuel because my come and attack you. But you be few days to know you. If you share what you feel money back pay. Only the coffee boil money. So all those things are happening countless times. That's what I actually meant that he has died when the actual death comes. He called up with countless times to report whenever he's feeling somehow or anything has happened to him. That is what I mean. He has never been at peace until his death. Go at peace. That is what I meant when I said he has been dead for the actual death comes. And because I mean.
Sorry. Who called Abu Ebel to report? Mohbad calls Abu Ebel.
Papa Riano.
Wait. Who called Abu Ebel? I want to just be sure 1 minute.
Message him 2 weeks ago. Studying me reply. I know it about shame. I tell my Baba yi. I tell my Baba yi.
He said Mohbad's father messaged his father 2 weeks ago. We are still going to confirm that from that time.
No. Papa Riano.
When I said my husband has been dead. When I said my husband has been dead before the actual death comes, I do every what I thought I'm saying. He knows how he used to have sleepless nights. He does not sleep. Mama feed him, people feed Liam. He's always on to buy him about Mama Samuel because my come and attack you. But you be few days to know you. If you share what you feel money back pay. Only the coffee boil money. So all those things are happening countless times. That's what I actually meant that he has died when the actual death comes. He called up with countless times to report whenever he's feeling somehow or
he calls Abu Ebel countless time to report whenever he's having sleepless night or whenever he's having issues.
Papa Riano.
And this guy is 24, right? This lady is 24 years old. Anyway,
Papa Riano. This lady is very clever. Very fast. More than clever. If you look at the whole situation, at a time she started talking, she said maybe they came out Mohbad because of royalty. Listen to that one, and later
no.
Listen now, she spoke about royalty.
No. She just knows nothing about royalty. Wait, let me take it back. I wasn't here. I wasn't here. Just listen, please. Let's sing. There's one thing I like, right? I like us to quote people rightly what they say.
Yes.
Makes it fly easily. Let's hear again.
Oh yeah, please.
If you see that reality, stop me from there.
Okay.
First, do you agree with that? First of all, in constitution, Fagidik Belosi Hospital, no matter what. Do you agree with that?
I heard it.
All right, let's continue.
I agree.
So many things. It's the only good guy in feel what is happening.
You see, this one day too, they are aligned with Berekete. They are in the same place with Berekete. I begin to ask more questions. People that parade as cultists, then they are saying that Berekete is handling it. I mean, we should leave it for Berekete. I mean, he's doing his job well.
You know, Ayat is a capo.
Wait, listen.
Okay, Presidential, Emma Benusa. Hey Joe, Ayat, I'm so sorry, please. I want to ask you something. Please, what exactly did I do to you? Because it is not possible for me not to have done anything to you. The hatred you had towards me and Liam, tẹ́ bá tẹ́ bẹ̀rù Ọlọ́run, ẹni tó lẹ́yìn sọ̀kan fún yín, ṣé nínú ayé tí mo wà yìí gbogbo ìyá tèmi àti ọkọ mi ta jẹ́ láyé wa, ṣé ó possible kí wá mú ọwọ́ mi kí fi pọ̀ ọkọ mi tí mo lè mọ gbogbo bí ọmọ oṣù márùn-ún fún? Ṣé ó possible nínú ayé yìí pẹ̀lú bí àgbo ẹ̀bẹ̀ mọ́ 10 years tí mo ti máa pẹ̀lú ọkọ mi lélẹ́yìí o, láti mo dáwọ́ pẹ̀lú ẹ̀mí ìmọ̀ ẹbí mi ìmọ̀ ara o, ṣé ó possible pẹ̀lú 10 years ẹ̀mí mi lè jẹ́ yàtọ̀? Ó wá di tàbí ẹ̀tọ́ ẹni máa ń jẹ ọ̀rọ̀. Ṣé ó wá jẹ́ ìgbà tó yẹ kí wọ́n máa jẹ ọ̀rọ̀ bí mo ṣe tó mo ti ṣe láyé mi? Àwọn ẹ̀dúró náà ayọ́tẹ̀ kì í sọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀dúró náà. Ayat, please let me talk. I'm in pain. Let me talk, please. Ẹjọ́ kì í sọ̀rọ̀ náà. Ayat. Ẹjọ́ kì í sọ̀rọ̀ náà. Ṣé ó wá jẹ́ ìgbà tó yẹ pé ó yẹ kí máa jẹ gbogbo iṣẹ́ tí mo ti ṣe láyé mi? Gbogbo ìdágún tí mo ti ṣe láyé mi, tí mo ṣe fi gbogbo ayé mi, tí mo fi gbogbo ayé mi sìn, ó wá nígbà tó yẹ kí wọ́n máa jèrè. Bí mi ṣe wà ní mọ́tò, mi ì níṣẹ́ o, mi ì ní ẹni tí láyé mi o. Ọkọ̀ tí bàbá mi sọ ìwé ló pamọ́ mi o torí ìgò yàtọ̀ tí mi ti mọ̀ pa ẹ̀, tí mi tó ṣọ̀rọ̀ ọ̀nà ìrànwọ́ tí mi ti mọ̀ pa ẹ̀.
Papa,
now I'm supposed to be enjoying, now that Mohbad died, after all I've worked with Mohbad, I'm supposed to be enjoying life. I'm supposed to be enjoying all the wealth that Mohbad left over. Okay? And my father-in-law is talking about royalties, different things that I don't even know about. Okay? Let's continue.
Yes. Now, it's all right. No, it's all right. It's all right. Let me continue. Now, this lady is clever.
I wanted to talk about where they say they stabbed him so that you analyze that place.
Okay.
No, to me, I would just believe that why don't we take it one after the other? Because there are so many that she has said beyond that we need to even clear.
That's what I want to talk now. That's what I want to talk about.
Okay, go on. I will play it on. Go on. When you stop, I'll play it on that person. Go on.
Okay, Papariano, you know, Ayat and this guy, Abuebe, they had discussed. That was why Abuebe placed call to Wunmi to ask about his own side, our own side. And as at that time, a lot of things were flying around. That was how Abuebe called. When she was explaining, she was clever. There are two things she said there. She said, our mother-in-law have been calling Papa Mohbad to come and do DNA. It was Baba Mohbad that was using it to cash fund to make money, which means if she DNA was ready, is ready now. She was running away. That's one thing. Two,
No. She was not living in that house the time that they brought that thing.
Concerning that,
The lawyers made mistake. We have to make this clear. The mistake was on our own side.
Paparano,
Let me be frank now. A lawyer wrote to the court. Okay, somebody that was not in a house. He said that people are coming after her. All those time, this audio has been made already. She said that this guy sent people to come and kill her. This particular Hayat, okay, that said that he's gonna kill her baby, whatever. So then she has left out of that. In fact, there was already rumors saying that Bella Shmurda rented house for her somewhere, and they are paying her 400,000 naira every week. All of that time she has left that house. Okay, that's what was already available.
Mr. Wale, let me quickly say something. Paparano, calm down.
We have to get these things right now.
no, calm down, Papariano, and listen.
Before you get to that lawyer side, before you get to the time of lawyer, look at what she said. She said, Mama Mohbad, they are calling Baba to come and do DNA.
That one is November, December. Don't forget, there was a time around November time, maybe if you are in this case, when Baba lawyer, they said write to Wunmi lawyer that they need DNA. And then they responded that Baba should go and do his own DNA to prove that he is the father of Mohbad. That happened November.
Listen,
At that time, they didn't request to the court, they didn't go to court.
Papariano, you are missing things.
You are missing
things.
Let me tell you how I remember. Wait, at that time, Baba, that statement that you said that the lawyer wrote to ask Baba that Baba should come and do DNA. In fact, Yaba also came outside that they want to do the DNA of that Niam, even if possible, in 3 different places. It was at that period. But the condition that they were giving Baba, that Baba must do the DNA with Mohbad first, before they can do any DNA. That was the condition, and he has to do
we hear this outburst from Iyabo Ojo herself from that difference.
That she said it.
That was November now.
That was November, yes. That was November.
But that time there was no court order looking for her. It was they wanted to do it.
Papariano, listen. Papariano, calm down. Madam. Juices,
there is
please
nothing
calm
court
down.
there is nothing court there, please. There's nothing court there.
Juices, please sit. The case was not in court. She said the mother-in-law has been calling Papa Mohbad, the father-in-law, that they should come and do DNA, which of course I told you it was a lie. Because as at that time, the father and the mother, they were not seeing eye to eye any longer. The guy we are talking in question is very clever. You can look at about 5 statements in different voice, in different sides. Now, she left that one. She said Hayat was cursing Liam that is not going to reach 1 year before he would die. Because Hayat self has baby, Hayat self has children. Now, Abu Ebe now said, you know, Wunmi, I have not seen you before, my high. But this is a lady that has been expressing to Hayat that, Hayat, you know what he was going through. You know what I went through with my husband. You know, as I used to feed my husband. And Hayat, he was denying that I have never seen you before. She now replied that, when you used to come, I would be in the car. I didn't come down.
Abu Ebel was denying, I have never seen you before, Abu Ebel.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. Abu Ebel said, I have not seen you before. But she was talking as if Abu Ebel know.
But again, you don't know. Again, you don't know whether Abu Ebel know Mohbad. But they are saying that Abu Ebel was the one who take Mohbad to buy that house. He let Mohbad in that house of Mohbad.
No, I agree with you. You don't understand what I'm saying. Wunmi
was saying things that
as
Abu
if
Ebel
Abu
knows.
Ebel need to work
Abu
together.
Ebel is taking himself away. So you cannot come in between them.
Yes.
You don't know. We don't know who is lying there. Wunmi also say again that when Mohbad cannot sleep and Mohbad is scared, Mohbad used to call Abu Ebel countless of time. How about that?
Yes, she said it. That's where I'm going.
So
That's now, when Abu Ebel
trying to remove himself. Abu Ebel
it means Abu Ebel want to remove himself. Abu Ebel is the one to remove himself. Wunmi is bringing everybody in. Adoma Jai, we'll fight this fight together. We're all part of it. The lady is intelligent. Wunmi is intelligent.
Abu Ebel is just trying to remove himself.
Wunmi wants everybody to be on her side. Everybody to go make everywhere scatter.
That's what
Anybody
she's.
that he knows that has something to do, just want to bring that, okay, at least you will not want to fall, so you will not allow me to fall.
And I have your
So
secret too.
that's what she. That's what I'm telling you. That's what I'm explaining.
She have
She was
them by
trying
the
to
ball.
incorporate.
What more
She was. She was incorporating everybody that come across her, because the question I want to ask: how did she know Abu Ebe? Now she was telling Abu Ebe, you know what I went through. You know I used to feed this boy, and when he would not eat, I used to call you, and you know if somebody is driving them, they went to buy drugs somewhere, and somebody brought gun, they were running that night. The question I want to ask is, why is Wunmi trying to be clever by half? She is
You
not
know, here
telling.
when Karimo said Wunmi is intelligent more than all of her followers.
You know, Abu Ebe said,
I'm manipulating them.
Abu Ebe was telling her, what did you know? Tell us the truth about what you know about this case. She refused to tell the truth. She was saying another thing. If you listen to it, when Abu Ebe said, everything you know, you self come out and say it. She refused to come out and say it. She was saying another thing. She was bringing the Baba Mohbad. If I talk, what is the business of anybody with Baba Mohbad if you talk? She will say your father.
No, she has actually said so many things. She said Baba is because of the the money and everything. She already said what she wanted to say. But what I know is that the girl, Wunmi, she knows what she's saying concerning Abu Ebe. Abu Ebe is just trying to remove himself from the whole picture. From my own this thing, the way I reason it. She knew what he said about Abu Ebe. And
Madam,
another thing that she said there is that the way she suffer with
with sufferness. I beg, take that one
so
again.
wait now, Baba. Now he said he doesn't have car, he doesn't have this. And between Wunmi and Baba, who suffer most upon Mohbad? When they are saying Baba is saying that the house that is living is not okay, this and that is not good, and Wunmi is saying that he suffered, he doesn't have car. Who among them that suffer pass?
No, don't go further. You know, she said she doesn't have car. She's suffering. That time she didn't know anybody, any family. She didn't see any family. That means she doesn't even know that Baba all through that 10 years.
Hello, sir. Papariano, can I talk?
Yes.
Good morning, sir. Papariano, I just want to clear something because people are not talking about that woman. I can go and look for that video and send it to your inbox.
No, you have to be bringing them now. You have to be bringing them. Every time you say
No, I will send the video. Let me talk now. Farabale, Papariano, please. There is one tone, they call it just the tone on Facebook or on Instagram. She came out few months ago, maybe a few weeks after Mohbad died. The woman was telling us that he was seeing Mohbad's dead body or whatever, I don't know. He was
That
talking to
Mohbad said you should go and fight for her. For
yeah,
him.
held on, sir. And Mohbad was, the woman was saying, Mohbad sent her to Abu Ebe. And she said in that video that she has delivered the message to Abu Ebe. And what I'm trying to bring out is that Abu Ebe was Mohbad's godfather. There is no way your godfather will not know what your wife. They all knew what happened. But they want Wunmi herself to say what happened to Mohbad with her mouth. Abu Ebe knew all of them.
Madam
He was just
Adenike,
trying
can you
to
try,
remove
Madam
himself.
Adenike?
Ma?
Madam Adenike, please try to bring the video. Can you try to bring the video?
The video is
I don't
on
say
Instagram
it.
now.
Please.
No, Adeton said it. Adeton said it. Adeton. Prophetess
So
Adeton.
that come
Mr. Man,
hold on, please. The reason why I said so is so that people that have not heard it
I will
before,
go
they
and
can
look for it
listen
and
to
bring
it by
it. But it's
themselves.
a popular
That
video
was
that
why I
everybody
said
knows
so.
about.
in a way, I'm a little bit not to believing this Adeton because of the
Thank you,
statement.
Sulaiman.
You might not
Because of
believe,
the
I'm just
statement-
saying what she
I
said.
know, I'm just saying, yes, I know now, because of the last statement she said. She said that Mohbad can only fight, only after he's been buried. That they should go and bury Mohbad so that he can fight.
You won't just throw away all what she said away.
I know, but that's
it
could be also be a kind of thing that they know within themselves. Why would they say that they have to go and bury
Thank you,
Mohbad?
Gina. Yeah, the video is everywhere anyway.
So that he can fight, that they should go and bury it in.
But I will try and look for the video and bring it to this platform.
Now, if it's because of that Obema Keje that they stabbed Mohbad with, if it's in the house, that definitely Wunmi can tell us who did that, who carried out the operation, because you cannot tell us that you are not there in the house, other people were there too, So who is the person? Mr. Wale, please can you mute? There's noise on your background, please.
Okay.
So thank you, sir. So definitely Wunmi knew what happened. So now, if you remember, Wunmi mentioned industry gods. And when the speed that what's it called, Davido came out saying justice for Mohbad, you can see that feeling, that passion. But after the whole thing, the candle nights, everybody gets mute. To me, my own point of view though. So now, if Wunmi could not answer that question Abu Ebe was asking her in that conversation, she was caught doing another thing, trying to change the narrative of what they're saying. She doesn't want to talk about it. It now prompts us to ask Wunmi, who are the industry gods you are talking about? Ta lẹni tó wá gún Mohbad pẹ̀lú ọ̀bẹ mákẹ́jẹ̀ tí wọ́n sọ yìí? Because you are there, you are in the house. That's the question we should be asking Wunmi. Thank you. So Wunmi have to come. Eléyìí ò ṣe pé à ń ṣépè àbí à ń bú. It's facts. You need to come out, then explain who and who was there. Nígbà tí wọ́n fi ọ̀bẹ yẹn kàn, ẹ̀jẹ̀ tó kún orí bẹ́ẹ̀dì yẹn, ṣé Mohbad struggling ni? Ní bóyá ìgbà tí wọ́n fi ọ̀bẹ yẹn kàn tán, ó wá ń jarun pa káàkiri gbogbo bẹ́ẹ̀dì yẹn, lẹ̀jẹ̀ yẹn fi wá yí gbogbo ẹ̀, ó ń struggling láti rí wípé kíní tó bá yìí kò ń ṣe nǹkan tó yẹ pé kò lè lọ bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn, tó ń jarun pa ikú yẹn bí kíní yẹn ṣe kàn. Bó ṣe fọ̀bẹ yẹn kàn wá ń jarun pa, he was struggling with himself. Ó ń ró káàkiri gbogbo orí bẹ́ẹ̀dì yẹn pé because at that time tó bá jẹ́ pé wọ́n fi nǹkan gun wọ́n ṣe gbé lójijì ni, ó máa balẹ̀ straight ni, but ní pé wọ́n fi kàn yẹn ó wá ń jarun pa ẹ̀ káàkiri tó ń lọ tó ń rò bọ̀, gbogbo dúfẹ́ yẹn ṣe kún fún ẹ̀jẹ̀. So Wunmi, the picture is now left to you. Bó ṣe ń wò, ta lẹni tó fi ọ̀bẹ yẹn kàn tó fi di pé ń jarun pa tó jẹ́ pé gbogbo dúfẹ́ yẹn tó fi wá kún fún ẹ̀jẹ̀? Because you are there, you are still the one to give us the good narrative about that ọ̀bẹ mákẹ́jẹ̀. Another thing is, nígbà tí àwọn kí lórúkọ ẹ̀ Abu Ebe tó ní wípé ọ̀bẹ mákẹ́jẹ̀ làwọn gbọ́ wípé wọ́n fi kan Mohbad, ta ni àwọn tí wọ́n sọ fún Abu Ebe wípé ọ̀bẹ mákẹ́jẹ̀ ni wọ́n fi kan bọ̀bọ́ yẹn? Ta lẹni tó sọ fún àwọn Abu Ebe tí wọ́n fi mọ̀ wípé ọ̀bẹ mákẹ́jẹ̀ ni wọ́n sọ wípé ó fi kàn?
Ta lẹni tó sọ fún Hayat?
Tí wọ́n fi mọ̀ wípé ọ̀bẹ mákẹ́jẹ̀ ni wọ́n fi kàn. Who is the person? Definitely that person knows Mohbad deeply. Ó dẹ̀ mọ̀ wípé that kind of mission wọ́n máa carry that kind of operation out on that very good day. That person knows. Wọ́n ní láti tẹ́ ẹniyẹn nínú dáadáa, because tẹ́ ẹniyẹn ò bá mọ̀ kò ní sọ. To the point that you are explaining to Hayat that ọ̀bẹ mákẹ́jẹ̀ ni wọ́n fi kan bọ̀bọ́ yẹn. Ta lẹni tó sọ fún Hayat tí ó fi mọ̀ tó fi di pé wọ́n wá ń question Wunmi nípa nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ nínú ilé yẹn? Then ariwo tí Àdúrà sọ pé òun gbọ́, Àdúrà said he heard a noise from upstairs. By the point that Àdúrà heard the noise and he go through Mohbad room. When Àdúrà got inside the room from the scream of Mohbad, position wo Àdúrà bá Mohbad? Ṣé ó ń yí lórí bẹ́ẹ̀dì ni? Is she feeling Mohbad feeling strong pain? Ṣó ń jarun pa ikú ni ní time tí Àdúrà wọlé? Ṣé Mohbad ń jarun pa ikú ni? Àbí ó kọ̀ bá wípé ó ti kú flat? Those are the questions we should ask. Tí Àdúrà bá wá sọ pé nígbà tóun dénú ilé yẹn ó ń jarun pa ikú, he was struggling so much with the pain, then àwa mọ̀ bí tá ń lọ. But if Àdúrà said òun bá tó flat tó ti kú ni o, is another thing. So we must balance that equation. Agbẹ́dọ̀ kọ́kọ́ mọ̀ irú position tí àdúrà bá Mohbad báwo ló ṣe rí nígbà tó wọnú ilé. How do you see him? What is the position tó wà ní time yẹn? Position wo náà ni orí Wùnmí nígbà tó wọlé? Is Wùnmí standing? Did you notice anything in Wùnmí's hand? Did you try to see the stand, the picture on how Wùnmí was standing? How does Wùnmí feel at that particular time? At least téèyàn bá kú, wàá rí wípé wàá gbé wàá ṣe kàríkítà mọ̀ pé no, kìdí kan is Wùnmí screaming? Is she standing? Ṣó ń dúró tó ń wò ni? Àbí Wùnmí try láti dúró ẹ̀mí ẹ̀ pé no, gbà mí àdúrà. What position did you meet Wùnmí at that particular time? Tó fi ṣó ń jarun pa yẹn ni? Àbí ṣé ìwọ náà try láti béèrè lọ́wọ́ Wùnmí pé kí ló fa gbogbo ẹ̀jẹ̀ yìí? Kí lẹ fi kàn Mohbad? Kí lẹ ṣe fún tí gbogbo ẹ̀jẹ̀ wá kún orí ìdúfẹ́ báyìí? Did you ask Wùnmí about the blood? Kí lẹ ṣe fún? Kí ló dé tẹ́jẹ̀ fi kún gbogbo orí bẹ́ẹ̀dì báyìí? What is your Mr. Claus, can you mute? So I will let someone else to speak from there. Thank you.
Hello, Papiano. Hello, panels. I think I just want to move the conversation to a different direction. And what has been bothering me is, why did Mohbad die? I think it's a very big question. It's a very, very big question. And I feel that there's a lot of people that can answer that question. A lot of people can answer that question. And let me just start with this. When we look at responses from Wùnmí, let me start from Wùnmí, and what she said about Iku Liam ni Mohbad Baku, that gives me a different narrative. Okay, why would Mohbad die because of his baby? If it's his baby. Okay, if it's not his baby, why would he still die? Okay, if Mohbad wanted to get away, why would Wùnmí kill him? Okay, if Mohbad was begging, please don't kill me, why did they still kill him? So I think the conversation is why this guy had to die. Because I think if they told Mohbad that, look, this your baby is not your baby, you have to give it to the father, I'm sure the guy is cool. He'll be like, okay, I'm so, take your baby or whatever you want to do. I just want to live. I just want to stay alive. Because Mohbad clearly making known to everyone that he wants to live. So my own thing is, why? Because I still feel that Mohbad was in a point where he was begging. When he had that point, he was at that point where he looked around, there was no one to call. Even though he knew all the faces. Even though he could hear them speaking. Even though he knows his blood brother is there. But he had no one to call. So that question is, why did he die? No one can tell me, oh, he deserved to die, or it is time to die, or he was sick and he died, or maybe he offended someone and he had to die. It's a pie. Sorry, I'm using the word die. Sorry, it should have pie. But when you think about it, the reason why that guy died is known by so many people. So many people connected to it. And that's why I don't believe all this Obemake, Ayati, Wùnmí, Abu Ebe was there, this one had ear infection. Because you have to notice that right from the beginning, narrative keep changing. Oh, Baba Mohbad killed him. Oh, Baba Mohbad buried him alive. Oh, Baba Mohbad sent Prime Boy to bury him. Oh, Baba Mohbad said the queen, the nurse to run. Baba Mohbad said Prime Boy should disappear. And then... So we have to start thinking exactly who this guy wronged. Who did he wrong? Who did he wrong? Because when you start thinking about that, then you understand that Wùnmí could help Nigeria and she could break Nigeria. Because you people don't understand that it's not just we're talking about here. And when sorry, Clark, let me just, I might lose my okay, all right. You might go on. I might lose my thought though, but just go on then.
Thank you, bro. I really appreciate it. Papariano, I really appreciate it for you to accept me today because so many times you always take me down not to be on your platform, and I don't know the reason why. This is close. I will always speak the truths and I always say the facts. Thank you, my bro, that speaks. The other time, you really speak the facts. We don't need to worry ourselves. When I sat down at times, I was thinking why are Nigerians so bothered and so worried? We don't need to be worried. We don't need to be bothered. I'm telling you, this case is a simple case. I make a live stream about 3 days ago and I said, we don't need to think so far. We don't need to think so far. Sherry, ikú tó bá máa pa èèyàn tí ò bá jẹ́ ikú ilé, á jẹ́ ikú ará ìta. Ikú ilé tó bá fẹ́ pa ni ó máa ikú ìta tó bá fẹ́ pa ni ó máa ní ará ilé nínú. Any day that want to kill you inside your home must have hands from outside. I will keep on saying it. Let me tell you, my brother, this case is a very simple case. It's a very simple case. It's a very simple, simple. The woman you get married to followed you from home. Ó bá ẹ kúrò ńlé láti ilé tó ti kúrò. Jáde sí lọ sí ṣọ́ọ̀bì tó ń lọ. Before you get to the stage, okay, Wunmi bímọ fún Mohbad now, ó bí Liam. If you love the woman tó jẹ́ pé ó jẹ́ ọmọ woman tó bí ọmọ fún ẹ tó dẹ̀ mọ̀ pé ó gbà ní ọmọ ẹ lóòótọ́, you can't go anywhere. You must give a kiss to that baby. Darling, I'm going on the stage. Please save my baby. Something might happen on this stage, but I'm going to stage now to perform a live show. Please keep my baby. If anything happens, please move. Move immediately. Please move. But Wunmi will move immediately. Mohbad perform nínú show pẹ̀lú Liam, pẹ̀lú Wunmi. Wọ́n gún ní ọ̀bẹ mákẹ̀jẹ̀ lórí show. Gọ́gẹ́ bọ́n ṣe sọ. As at first, they stab Mohbad ní ọ̀bẹ mákẹ̀jẹ̀ on stage. The guy now carry ọ̀bẹ mákẹ̀jẹ̀ tó ń gun dé ilé. I know. Padà sínú mọ́tò. On getting to that car, nobody saw, no movie, no camera, no CCTV camera on that show. The host of the show must be arrested. Who hosted the show must be arrested. The security on that show must be arrested. And the DJ who play on that show must be arrested. For them to tell. That is for show. Yeah, party. That one's ended. Tesla now assume Mohbad, who had Jerora, he tried to carry ọ̀bẹ mákẹ̀jẹ̀ kúrò nínú show. Down to Prado Jeep. He fought with Pram Boy. Pram Boy, not one Ogba glass. Oh my God. It's a simple case. Ogba glass. Overheat Pram Boy. One Ogba glass. She be Pram Boy. If I balance and not look too guni. Ọ̀bẹ mákẹ̀jẹ̀ ni. Okay, also Logune Obemakeje. On that same time, won't be anybody. You want to buy back glass election. Your hand must spoil. Oh, Mohbad will jail. ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ ẹ̀ ò jẹ o ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ ẹ̀ ò ní wúndò ó wá lọ jẹ ọwọ́ ní ọrùn ọwọ́ ní ìsàlẹ̀ ọrùn ọwọ́ ló ti lọ ní problem ibi tán ti ní tán sọ ẹ̀ o with what we are seeing and what we saw. Let me tell you one thing, my brother, all over the world. We don't need to hold anybody. It's a simple case. So far, Wunmi can follow Mohbad from home to the show, from show to home. Who are we going to hold till Mohbad died? Who is the next person to hold? I don't know to hold spend anybody, no matter what you are saying. Olórí burúkú obìnrin, widow woman, you must hold down. They must tell. Till Mohbad died. Till we buried Mohbad. Wunmi was there. Wunmi was there. Till Mohbad died, come from the show, from everywhere. Wunmi was there. Who are we going to hold? Who are we going to hold? Wunmi na ma hold now. Sorry, mo there is explanation. The only thing to yẹ kí Wunmi ṣe ni wípé when they are coming from the show, ó yẹ kó ti pè Uber from Uber. Just tell them say tí Mohbad bá ti kúrò nínú show yẹn, ẹ jẹ́ kó ní accident. Just come to his car, Prado Jeep yẹn, ẹ wọ wájú ẹ̀, kó kàn ní accident, kó pa kákọ̀ kí gbogbo àgbáyé máa sọ pé Mohbad ó ní accident, ó ti kú. We will just hold to that accident. Ó tán nìyẹn, ó ti parí iṣẹ́, Wunmi ti parí iṣẹ́ nìyẹn. Pápátá ṣùgbọ́n Ọlọ́run ọba lọ fi sí orí ẹ̀ wípé kò lè ní ọpọlọ yẹn. Mohbad dẹ̀ délé, ó wá kú. Ó wá sọ fún mi wípé who is the next person to hold? Wunmi la máa hold now. From show. From house to show. From show down back home. Tí Mohbad fi kú, who is the next person to hold? Wunmi ni now àtàdúrà. Àwọn lamawa àti Darosha now. Àwọn tó ní òkú lọ́wọ́ nìyẹn. Now what are we now expecting? What do you want me to say? Èmi ò lẹ́rìbọ̀dì tí mo fẹ́ hold lọ́rùn báyìí. Wunmi lèmi máa sọ fún wípé till I die, even though tí George bá dá ẹjọ́, tó bá ní wọ́n jàre, èmi máa sì máa hold Wunmi wípé is the next person to tell us what killed Mohbad. Òun ló pa Mohbad ni mo sọ yẹn. That is all. I respect and I hold my word. That is all. Thanks.
It's a very good analysis. Very great analysis. Then let's have it in mind that whether he was injured at the show or was not, or he died at the show, we should be able to emphasize that we need to see the driver of that vehicle. Why is the driver of that vehicle not brought to the people? Why is the driver not invited to the coroner inquest?
Sir,
that's my own take.
Okay, let me now ask you that question again. Who is there to tell the judge or to tell police the next person to arrest?
We're waiting. We're waiting.
No. We are waiting. I'm not talking about anything. Who is the next person to tell the judge or to tell police? Who is the next person to arrest?
And who are those people telling the judge in the past that these are the people that must come?
Who will tell the police to arrest the next person?
Let's look at it. We know it's already compromised because with the judge, I will tell you that for fact, this is compromised. The person looking over this inquest is compromised. And I want to take you back reason why I said that. If you look, if you look on my page, when we're done, you guys can go back to my page and look at what I've got the picture of the judge, and I've got when they were coronated, or what, if you want to say that, when they were coronated. And you can see that from this, it seems that there's a relationship between the judge and the Oba of Ikorodu. I don't really know what that relationship is, but Oba of Ikorodu was there to do the inauguration and when all these judges were put in place. And that is a conflict of interest in the first place, because if you listen to Baba Mohbad, I don't know if any of you can remember, he actually said he was going to go and meet Oba of Ikorodu to come and help him beg somebody. So why? Why was he going to do that move? And hence that makes me think that when Baba said, if the DNA is done, then he can tell you who killed his son.
Who by his son?
Sorry, who killed his son. So it keeps on, bugging on my head. And I'm not sure, in the inquest, did Spending say that did he mention on the bridge that any phone call or something was made? And can we confirm if he also said there were 2 people waiting in the house? These 2 questions are very, very critical to this thing. Because if there was a phone call made, that means there's a track record, which from Wunmi to that person and to that person back to Wunmi. That it can be traced. They can never delete it. The time will show when that thing was called. You understand? And that's why I don't want us to start, all this Obabakoje.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
No, let me
Can
finish.
I ask
They
you one
stabbed
question?
him on the stage. They stabbed him in the house. They stabbed him. I don't want us to talk about that. The main thing is, why did this guy have to die?
Wait, bro. Thank you. Thank you so much, sir. Can I ask you one question? I will try to let everybody to know tonight, or to know this evening or this afternoon. What everybody puts in mind is like when we do the DNA, everybody believes it's over. Let's now assume like when the DNA is done, really with Baba Mohbad, let's realize like with Baba Mohbad, do you think Wunmi might even be playing everybody, might even be playing the all over the world? Let's think that I don't want to do, but I want the world to know I'm true. Whatever, if Wunmi now done the DNA with Baba Mohbad, and we now really realize that this baby is meant for Mohbad, is that over? Is that over? So that means we don't need to ask what killed this guy.
Bro, I think that is
No, please, calm down, bro.
If you
Calm
truly
down, bro.
love someone, you won't be using his own soul. If you're truly saying that baby is Mohbad,
Bro, calm down.
why would you
I know
use
what I'm
that? You shouldn't even be pulling it. You shouldn't even, because if you are confirmed that baby is Mohbad, you're going to get all the property, regardless whether you killed or you did not kill.
I'm not talking about property. Please, we are not talking about property.
So, but what we're saying is, if she cannot do it voluntarily, you that can go and meet someone's father to say you want to get pregnant, and you finally got pregnant, but you can't now do DNA to confirm if the pregnancy
With my brother, let's now assume, let's now think that this woman went ahead and done the DNA with Baba Mohbad, and the DNA result confirmed that the baby is meant for Mohbad. Is that over for us not to seek for what kill Mohbad?
I don't think it's possible. Because if you look at the character of the person you're dealing with, she's a proud person.
Can I come in, secondary.
Can I come in, please? Go this far to keep us waiting. If she's going to make you feel bad, she will do it tomorrow. Forget about what we're talking about.
Gentlemen, can I come in, please?
Come in.
Me, I like to ask a couple of questions, and I think everybody will be able to ask. I've been listening to Golden Seal. The first question I want to ask: who understands the mystery behind this Obemakoje? What is Obemakoje? How does it work? I'm not saying if you don't have, it's not a historical question, it's an educative question. I want a situation where someone can educate everybody. What
It doesn't work.
Please.
Okay.
You don't get what I'm saying.
Let me educate you.
Yes, thank you very much. That is what I want first.
In the Yoruba parlance, that's what they call Obemakeje. But when we are talking about English side of it, we call it a poisonous knife. This is a knife that has been soaked with traditional medicines. which of course it happens. No. Which of course it happens. It's commonly found in
mute now, please. Mr. Claus, please mute.
It is commonly found in Kogi State and some part of Ogun State. this Ogun Water side, that the moment you are having issues or they stab you with that knife, the moment it touches your blood, that's the end. It's just like when a pastor soak crosses and the altar for days, or there is a ring they call aluwo in the olden days. Anytime they give you that ring in your hand, you hit somebody with your blow, they don't burn that person. That person must touch ground, and to rise up
Alright.
becomes problem.
Wale, this is what I want. Okay, you've defined that Obama is like all over the world. Those who use spear, say all over Africa, even all over the world, those who use spear,
Yes.
sword, fight, they do put poisonous ultimate around it.
Yes.
So when it touches, now it is poison, yes, which means if it goes into the bloodstream, the person's system is poison. Now, what I don't understand, because the narrative out there is like, because you are stabbed or touched or whatever, you are stabbed or cut with that poisonous knife, does it make your blood to be gushing out like profusely, or you are poisoned? That is what I really want to clarify, because narrative is showing as if he is stabbed and the blood continuously gush out. Because that is the aspect I really want to know. I understand the fact that it's a poisonous tool. And what I understand about Bomakeje is once tó bá ti kan ẹ̀jẹ̀, ó máa poison system, and warriors do use it. That is why warriors, they put their weapons aside. Those who use spear, if you go to the north, when they give you an arrow, it's not just a normal arrow. When you remove it, you need to go and treat yourself with some herbs, because mostly it is poison. So it is the system of that person that is poison, and that person will die over a time. But the narration I've been listening to is like the person will be bleeding. That is why I want someone, maybe what I know is different. That is why I'm asking for clarity and education regarding. That is your. Do you understand what I'm saying now?
Yeah, right, because I
Of course,
think
yes.
people are
So
listening
is
to
my thought
Obama
about it right or wrong?
the way people are looking at Obemakeje is as if it's not meant to touch the blood. So when it touches the blood, what does it actually do? Does
Thank
it
you. That is
or
the
does it dry
question.
up the blood, or does it
Okay. Let me tell you. Let me
What does it do when it's conjure?
Can I
yeah.
say
Let me
something?
let me tell you. When you use
This,
Obemakeje
sir,
that come in contact with the blood, it
Sorry,
makes
sorry for our English audience. It is Obemakeje, a knife that must not touch the
touch
blood.
blood. That is, we call
Go
it
on.
poisonous
Now, if it touch the
knife.
blood, then what does it do? Touching the blood, go on.
Yeah, when it touches the blood, within 3 to 10 minutes maximum, the person will start misbehaving, and it goes around the body system as if you have a snake bite. That sporozoite, that toxic part of the knife, will continue to move around the whole part of the body through the blood circulation, and eventually you see the person misbehaving, and the next thing is either the body is swollen up, or is misbehaving, or is irrational, or start irrational behavior, or died on the spot. It's just like when you give somebody an injection, and the moment the injection goes in there, it mixes with the bloodstream, and the person changes situations.
Thank you very much. I think you have answered the question. Golden Seal, you wanted to say something. I still want to ask more questions.
yes, sir.
Golden Seal, please go ahead, man.
Yes, sir. Let me.
I'll try to point in some things. Thank you so much for asking this question. Let me tell you, I really appreciate. But what I will say, Obamakeje, abi whatever, it doesn't work under the law of Nigeria. No matter how you do.
Plus,
Oh my
we are
God.
still not, we are not going there first. We are not going there.
Plus,
We
that
are
is
trying
not
to
what
educate
he's
ourselves.
saying.
Okay.
We are not going there.
Let me now tell you. Let me now buttress the point of what my brother what he said earlier. Let me tell you one thing, which I myself I witness. Anybody don't want fear again. I'm from Ekiti State. I will say it and I will mention it again. I'm from Ekiti State. I'm from Ondo State and Ekiti State. My father from Ekiti State and my mother is from Ondo State. So I'm partly bought over.
Yes, sir.
Let me now tell you, my brother. Ẹni tó bá ní wọ́n fi ẹ̀jẹ̀ má kàn jẹ ọbẹ̀ má kẹ̀jẹ̀ tó fi gún. You can't pass 3 hours. You can't pass 3
3 hours
hours.
is long.
It's long.
All right.
You can't
Yes,
pass
sir.
3 hours.
Let me.
You can't pass
And
3
the issue of
hours.
Obemakaje will come out in the
3 hours.
toxicology.
Oh,
It will
big
come out in the toxicology.
We're
It will
talking
come out in
about
the toxicology.
a
It will
poisonous
come.
knife.
Ẹ jẹ́ kí n
All right.
sọ
All
nǹkan
right.
fún yín.
Poisonous
You
knife.
can't pass 3 hours. For someone to leave the show, from that show down home, before he died at the evening,
Blood was gushing out.
So, is that there are two knives
Sherry,
into right now?
blood is gushing out. Definitely, they are turning loose.
Golden Seal,
Wọ́n start to
gentlemen, let the
The
lady talk.
police said it now. They said they was building previously from the show.
Previously, it was stabbing that's our home.
Thank you very much. You've all answered the question, but Golden Seal wanted to contribute something. Golden Seal, please go ahead.
yes, sir. Sherry bó ṣe yé mi
Golden
sí.
Seal.
Yes, sir. Can you hear me? Yeah. For my own understanding, ọbẹ̀ má kẹ̀jẹ̀ ó póríṣiríṣi. Kò ń ṣe nípa ẹyọ kan. Kò ń ṣe nípa méjì. It's of different ways. Ṣé rí àwọn ọbẹ̀ má kẹ̀jẹ̀ kan wà tó jẹ́ pé tó bá fi kọyàn, tó bá ti kan ara skin yẹn, immediately tí ẹni yẹn bá lè rí aṣọ tó bá fi so ibẹ̀ yẹn in between yẹn, bóyá láàrin lẹ́gbẹ̀gbẹ́ kí egbò yẹn wá wà ní àárín lẹ́gbẹ̀gbẹ́ yẹn tó bá fi so wọ́n á fi so gidi ni, so that kò ní lè penetrate wọ gbogbo ara yẹn. Tí kò bá ti rí ara, tó bá ti ní time láti penetrate wọnú ẹ̀jẹ̀ yẹn, kò ní tètè affect ẹni yẹn. Nítorí pé immediately tó bá ti kọyìn tí ọbẹ̀ má kẹ̀jẹ̀ yẹn bá kan skin yẹn, ó máa change that blood immediately. The blood will be changed. Kò ní jẹ́ red mọ́, ó lè kind of dark, but the blood will be changed immediately. Tí wọ́n bá dẹ̀ tètè so àárín àpá yẹn nìkan níbi ibẹ̀ yẹn nìkan ló máa ṣiṣẹ́ sí, and the blood will be dropping at the same time. Ó máa drop torí pé
That
kò
is if
ráyè
you know it's
wọ gbogbo
Obemakaje.
ara yẹn.
That is if you
Yes,
know.
that if you know. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni ìyẹn tó bá mọ̀. Then tí ó bá wá rí wípé ẹnìyàn wá mọ̀ tó bá wọ gbogbo ara yẹn, tó bá ti lè change ẹ̀jẹ̀ yẹn, ó máa dry off. Ẹ̀jẹ̀ ni á máa dry off. It will getting dry gradually. Kò ṣe once dẹ̀ ló máa fi dry. It's a gradual process. Ó máa dry. Gradually ló máa dry. Tó bá ti wá dry àwọn ẹ̀jẹ̀ yẹn tán, then the whole skin, the body á change. Body yẹn á change. Tí body yẹn bá dẹ̀ ti wá change tán, tó bá ti parí iṣẹ́ pé bóyá ẹni yẹn ti wá kú tán, àwọn ẹ̀jẹ̀ tó ti dry yẹn, those ones
yẹn máa
will
white.
now come
Body yẹn máa
out
funfun.
to
Ó máa
body
funfun.
yẹn máa padà, ó máa di
Ó máa funfun.
red blood back again. Ẹ̀jẹ̀ yẹn máa, torí pé ẹni yẹn ti kú, ẹ̀jẹ̀ tó ti dry tó ti change colour yẹn, ó máa padà di red blood.
Ó máa
Àwa
padà.
ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ wá máa jáde as a normal red blood táwọn èèyàn máa rí pé ẹ̀jẹ̀ lélẹ́yìí o, ó máa padà. Torí pé wáyé ó ti ṣiṣẹ́ tó fẹ́ ṣe tán, at that particular time is done with what they want to do. Ẹni yẹn dẹ̀ ti lọ.
Thank you very much, man.
So àwa ṣe kí ni,
Thank you
àwa
very
padà,
much.
àwa di fresh blood táwọn
All
èèyàn
right,
máa
all
rí
right.
pé
Wait, everybody wait
Aristo-
now. Aristocrat just want to get some facts. You see, now,
That's why I want to
general
chip
thing
in.
that has come out from, don't worry, sir, just hold on. The general thing that have deduced from the 3 of you or 4 of you is that Obemakaje is poison into the mainstream of that person. That is one. It
Yes.
is not bleed. It is not that it will make you to bleed. Now, let me go with what we've all said. It is poison. Now, and from what you've all said as well, the person cannot last more than, even if the person is very, very spiritual, cannot last more than 5
More
hours.
than 3 hours. Yes.
The person will die because it's like, yeah, let me, I said, even if the person is very
Spiritual.
powerful, the snake that bites you, that is a venom in your system and you will die. Let's now
Yes.
juxtapose this, because I want us as a group to verify the conspiracy theory of Obemakaje, if it is right or wrong. Now, if assuming the Obemakaje was Mohbad was caught, I won't say stab, was caught with, because you don't need to stab with it. It's
Yes.
poison, you just need to cut. Assuming Mohbad was caught in Ikorodu, number one, I don't think he will have time to fight anybody because he's going to be in pains. The job starts instantly. So he will not have time to argue with anybody or say someone to come out of the car. And from the account of most of the people, they were still aired up in that place because there was traffic, everywhere was blocked, which means after his performance, if he was stabbed on the stage, he would have died possibly, or the reaction of that poison will have surfaced while he was still at the car park. I'm looking at it logically. So I am thinking they will have spent close to an hour before they actually left that venue, as it were, because of the old traffic. Then how many hours would they take them back to Lekki? Let's give and take from Ikorodu another 2 hours.
Yes.
That will give it like 3 hours, which means before Mohbad gets home, Mohbad should have been dead if it was Obama Keje. Which also means Mohbad wouldn't have survived Monday.
Yes.
According to their own narration. Which also means it is quite impossible for him to even die on a Tuesday. Because if it is Obama Keje, if he don't die on his way home. So I'm just trying to lay this out so that, many people have their own narration. We just have to look at the veracity of each conspiracy theory and say, is it possible with our own understanding
Aristo,
of what that poison could be? Yes. Go ahead.
my take is simple. I know, to me, it wasn't stabbed with Obama Keje as at that party, as at that show. It was at home. And why I said it is this. When Baba Mohbad got home, Wunmi told Baba Mohbad, carry this your boy, Eloro Okunye. That means Wunmi knows that they killed this boy. He knows those people who killed them, but she cannot talk. She now feels if the Baba went take the corpse home, Toro Okunye, that dead body would have fought those people. That's the way I take things. She knew. She's in the know-how of who killed the guy.
All right, sir. Going further, sir. I'm just thinking, I don't.
Yes.
Now, this is my thinking as well. If we look at this conspiracy theory of Obama Keje, we look at the conspiracy theory that, Mohbad died of ear infection. We look at the conspiracy theory that Mohbad actually died on a Tuesday. While when we look at it medically, it is not possible. He probably died on a Monday. Then, can we not agree that these people are trying to throw a lot of narrative in the air that will confuse us of what actually happened? Can we say so? Or yes or no?
Yes, Jenny.
Thank you. But I think where we should all focus is what happened on the day Mohbad got home and the day they claim he died. Whatever killed Mohbad happened in that house, not before, not after. You understand what I'm saying? Then I would then say, all of us calling out Wunmi to give us what actually happened to Mohbad. If we are wrong about every other thing, telling her to give us the actual account of what happened to Mohbad, it is her
Objection, my lord.
that will actually give us.
The issue
Because
is
we don't seem to understand.
when people came up with all this narrative, and you have to understand that it was this guy that introduced Obama Keje just of recent. No one mentioned Obama Keje like all this while. They've been mentioning things, so I count it as part of all the narrative they're giving us to change what we're looking to.
It is still a conspiracy theory of narrative.
I have 2 questions. Was any phone call made during the time spending confirmed that there was a big fight? Because if there was a big fight, all that Obama Keje you're talking about is it can't be, it can't be the main thing. Because if that big fight was going on, Mohbad is in pain. That means he's dying. I don't think we'll be fighting that hard in that car. So leave Obemake and all that. I don't want to even go there. The main thing for me is, was there help? Was there a call to call, as in call someone for help? Ó ti fẹ́ ṣẹlẹ̀ o, kíni ti fẹ́ dàrú o, àṣírí tá ti fẹ́ tú ó ti tú o. That is why I'm still saying, kí ló pa Mohbad? Kí ló dé tó pa Mohbad? Is it because of the àṣírí tó tú ni? Because bọ́bọ́ ilé sọ pé ẹ máa gbọ́mọ yín mi ṣe mo ṣáà ti lówó mi. In fact, tí ẹni tó bá fẹ́ jọ̀rọ̀ tó yẹ pé account ẹ̀dẹ̀ ló wà nínú account streaming kìíní, she can still run away with the child and say Mohbad mi fẹ́ ẹ mọ́. All this thing can happen. All this thing can happen. She can run away and say, owó tí mo ti jẹ yìí tèmi ni. And they can now go to court and be settling, but Mohbad will not die.
All right, Duke, from what you just said, I also want to, it is good that we are agreeing. So somehow we agree that Obemake here is a hoax. It's just a narrative that they want us to be confused. Now, let me go back to what you are saying. There is also this general thought that Mohbad was killed because of his son. Let's think outside the box. So, do we think that if someone is actually the father of that boy and the person wants to claim the child, do you think killing Mohbad is the best way to it? If not, that there is something else aside that boy that will really make some people to think the best thing to do is to buy this person. Because I'm just thinking out loud, there are 1,001 ways to collect that baby if the person wants to, without touching anybody, without harming anybody. Don't you think so? Maybe my thought is wrong. Maybe I'm too civilized.
Can I just comment a little bit here? Yes, there are many ways to, to kill a person, even without going through the baby. But the baby could be a very important factor here among all of the reasons why maybe Mohbad was killed. It might also be because of the selfishness of the mother to wanting to use that baby to claim everything that Mohbad has got. Probably he has known how much Mohbad, worth at the time he was alive. And so maybe the person never loved Mohbad and wanted to move on with another man. But just feel like, okay, if I take the baby, I go away. I cannot have much. Okay? But what if he's out of the way? If he's out of the way, then everything comes to me and my baby. How about that?
Can I challenge that? You see, what I'm trying to say, I am totally in agreement, and everybody knows my stand, that Mohbad was killed. But I'm thinking for us, as scientists, as you always said, to look for concrete reasons that a man can be killed. Number one, if it is based on for the wife to inherit him, if he dies of this accident, she will inherit him at the end of it. If he dies of a normal accident, he falls down, he dies, she will inherit him. There is no need to force for that. Someone must
plan the accident. Someone must plan the accident. Right?
Yes. You are still not getting me. There is no reason to create a dramatic exit like this, or create an exit that is too confusing with a lot of booby trap. And
okay, what if Mohbad came to know that son wasn't his son? What if he came to know that son wasn't in, and want to do away with the family, with the mother and the child?
And this is what I'm also saying, that what if, for example, let's take you for it and say you find yourself in a situation where the mother of your child claimed, and you are let's put your status as Mohbad with his affluence or whatever we have, which we yet to know what it is anyways. And let's put all this case as that woman that has that child, that has a wrong child, for not you now, for Mr. A, is in charge of all his wealth. You understand? In charge of his wealth, because we've seen evidences that they said Mohbad don't even have an account. Payment of everybody is done through this person. So she is the financial director of Mohbad International Limited. So she handles all the money. We've also heard that even Mohbad's first property was bought in the name of that first child. So somehow, they've colored a number of things that Mohbad don't even have access to. Now, that person now finds out that the child is not his. So, we killing the person in this way really help the matter to go, or it will aggravate the matter and it will bring the weird eyes of police into it. Because what I'm trying to say is this: I'm still thinking there is something more grievous that these people killed this young man for, aside because he knows the paternity of that child. There is another thing somewhere.
Okay, I will say this, right? For me, as things stand, one of the biggest reasons why Mohbad was killed, I still think it has to do with that child. But let us try to do something. You try to craft something, okay, as a reason bigger than the paternity issue. Let us compare it. I mean, just craft. You know what I mean by craft?
Let me craft
Not
one.
just craft one.
Let me craft one. And this is what I want to craft. Number one, entertainment is surrounded with crime. And entertainment, hip-hop in Nigeria currently, is laced with cultism, drug, and money laundering. And also trafficking. Women trafficking, children trafficking. Now, what if our dear Mohbad, Idon, happened to know a number of things with the caliber of the people that have been named, that over time, even in the public, there are suggestions that these people are involved in the underworld gates, underworld crime. What if somehow, the main reason that Mohbad was insisting, I want to stay on my own, I don't want this wala again, and they've been beating him, coercing him, was because he knew some things that he doesn't want to be part of. For knowing it's okay, but I don't want you people. Maybe the Lord and said, I don't want to do it. I just want to face my deeds. I'm an humble, I'm a carpenter, and I was a carpenter too. I just want to sing my song. And maybe those information are grievous, that they include big people in the society that he will probably have knowledge of. But because he has gotten this information and is a big cartel, they were like, this guy knows too much. He got to go. And they got a serial criminal that can plant a Mohbad's death or how Mohbad death series movie that Nile wo part eton is going to like part 100, because the way this thing is going, we thought it was a conspiracy theory. Now, but they have key people in that house that knew about this thing. And because of the strength of this underworld, they have enough arsenal of wealth to shut up anybody and to put anybody anywhere. Maybe, I'm thinking, no, please, nobody should say anything. I'm thinking. So there is a director of sins in this place that nobody knows, that is telling them what to do at every time, that is telling them the booby trap, the decoys they need to put, especially about that syringe that police now came weeks after someone died. You now came to talk about syringe. And also, I believe the nurse did not go to that house to give him any tetanus injection. It's a lie. And one of the reasons why they quickly embalmed him was to clean up his body. Because when you do embalmment, you are going to clean the body and wear a new clothes. Was to clean up some evidences. And these people are just throwing confusion. And I think the way they've been working, they might have been planning it. Because when you look at crime things, they will have planned it, but an opportunity will come that they will just give a call. At this place, opportunity is going to come. Let anything go wrong so that we can link it together. And I see it as they are now linking some people that ordinarily has nothing to do with his death to the case because it is all a well-scripted movie. Because for me, I've seen many cases of na my child, no be my child. Kò gbákú lọ, kò gbẹ̀mí lọ. Ọmọ tá à ń sọ is just 26. Àmọ́ they believe kó wà fatal. Tó bá wà fatal gan wá lọ ra spam, ìyẹn lẹ fẹ́ pa fún ni.
Let me talk about my own narrative, please.
You understand what I'm saying? So for me, sorry, sir, just as Papariano said, I'm seeing a bigger reason why this young man was killed. A bigger reason why over 5 people, 10 people are saying the same thing, and they are not saying what happened. They are just trying to exclude themselves from the narrative. A bigger thing. And I'm saying something bigger. That is my thought. Don't mind me.
Let me come in here, and I think I'm going to try and join it to yours. You know, and I'm just going to act as if I am Mohbad right now, okay? And please try and follow me with this thing. Whether we like to agree or not, I believe that Mohbad seriously met Wunmi in Marlian's house, which cannot be more than 3 or 4 years. Take it or leave it. Definitely, we've heard Tani Baba Baby, which they've named so many people that were on top of that girl within a period of time. So please, let us say the relationship is only 3 years old or 4 years old, okay? Now, we see a situation where there's this lady, Wunmi, is being used to peddle wherever they used to peddle to people by this person she was living with, Naira Marley, let's say that. She was living there before even this guy got into the house. So definitely a lot of things have been behind him. He doesn't know how the system works. So what might happen is, in my own case, I feel that even the fight between Mohbad and Naira Marley must have been caused by Wunmi. I'm coming somewhere. Listen, look at what I'm trying to go here. So it might be the case that because when I look at the relationship between Wunmi and SI, who the previous manager was, before another manager was introduced. Because if you know that there was another manager that was introduced that was beaten up, you know, before SI or whoever became the manager. So I can say that maybe since Wunmi have been controlling the finances, she understands how the music industry, knowing fully she wanted to do music. As a rapper, she called herself Tupac or two Wunmi, whatever you want to call her. So she's a rapper. So she knows how this money is coming in, how these things is being done. So now that you know that you've, in a house, a new guy has come to join you. You've managed somehow to get into this guy's heart. This guy has released his accounts to you. You have now seen how money is coming in. You now want to take control of that guy. You want to be in charge because you're a lazy fool. You can't work. The last work you did was selling balloons and selling a drug, according to what one of these guys has said it. So she doesn't have really good work. So I think what has happened is she tried to convince Mohbad to change whoever Naira Marley's manager to a new manager, which she would have more further control. Because if you know, until now, we've not changed the resources that collect money from Naira Marley. It has not been changed. So I think her key was to grab over this guy's career and have her on her palm. I think that is where she was planning. And she must have thrown that thing into Mohbad and Naira Marley. Because Naira Marley is a businessman. He knows clearly. I saw a video when he was saying, oh, I have 15 houses in Lekki, wherever. He knows clearly how much this boy is making him. He knows. But I think the hatred between Naira and Thing came is when Naira is thinking, I trained you this little bitch. And then you are here trying to take my artist away from me. Forget about pregnancy, forget about that thing. And I think she's the main key. But if you remember that everybody that spoke about Wunmi said she tried to drive everybody away from Mohbad. That's what you call absolute control. Everybody that came, including the father that was his father, she drove him, destroyed that relationship. And she replaced Mohbad with her father. So she took Mohbad out and then she became Mohbad with her father. And they became friends, started going to church, praying for pregnancy. So you have to understand that this girl is a very smart girl. She knows how to put fire. So she must have put fire in Mohbad's case to try and see how she can get control. Because the main thing is, this guy is still in control of that finances, whether we like it or not. And then she has made a move to go and even claim further finances. And that's what I'm saying. We need to start to think, why did this guy have to die? I don't think whoever the Baba baby is, Mr. Richman, as they say, would want to be dealing with Mohbad. I don't think.
Mute, I am Yinka, please mute.
I think it's
Mute
too,
your mic, madam.
it's too vulnerable to come down to that level, to that level to start dealing with, oh, it's Mohbad, I want to deal with this. No. I think they must have given him the news. Oh, this has happened. Okay. Shut up. Don't talk anything about it. Let's just keep it the way it is. You understand? But for me, is that girl. She's the one that planted that seed. And that seed continued to germinate. And then when Mohbad realized, when Naira realized that this guy is trying to get away, what did he use? He used his own arsenal, deploy them. We're not going to give you a show. We're not going to send you anywhere. No one is going to call you. No one. And Mohbad is looking, why am I being called? Why no one is looking at me? Why is this happening? So Naira Marley went out that, look, if you think you're trying to get this guy, I will sabotage everything. Which he did. So you have to understand the kind of evil this girl perpetrated while they were in that house. Okay? And then when she had planned everything.
Sorry, Duke.
Please, can I say something, please?
Duke. Sorry, Golden Seal. I just want to drop this. Paparano, don't also forget the interview of Naira Marley when he said people should thank him that he's not a serial killer, that is doing good for the country. See, with that statement, I see a devil. We should thank him for not being a serial killer. Now, let us imagine what could have happened underground. I'm just thinking, just having criminal mind. Please go ahead.
I just wanted to put something forward because I just wanted to contribute to what Mr. Duke just said. It's very eye-opening analysis. So there is this. Anyway, first of all, good evening, good afternoon, good morning, everyone. So there is this relationship between a god-daughter relationship between Iyabo Ojo and Wunmi, and there is this animosity between Iyabo Ojo and Naira Marley. So that could have caused the godmother, which is Iyabo Ojo, to influence Wunmi, to influence Mohbad to leave the record label of the Malians, since Mohbad is one of the poster is the poster boy of the Malian record. Is the real deal. Is like the poster boy for the Malian record. Know what I'm saying? So then, few weeks or few months before Mohbad passed, he has this show in the UK that was fixed by Iyabo Ojo's boyfriend or husband. I don't know. That's Paul. Paul is Iyabo Ojo's boyfriend. And Mohbad told Paul everything or some things about himself, about his life, and also told him some of his plans. He also told the Paul that he intends to, of his intentions, that he's being attacked and that he needs like protection. But Paul downplayed the thing that, okay, it's not a big. He downplayed it and told Mohbad that he's free. So could that be the reason why Mohbad came to Nigeria? That's a question mark. And is it that before he came to Nigeria, was he lured? First of all, was he lured to Nigeria? That's number one. Number two, what could have been happening between Wunmi and Iyabo Ojo when Mohbad was not in Nigeria? What has been the plan? What that issue of Mohbad wanting to escape go to Canada, could it have created that desperation to immediately get rid of him before he leaves the country? So these are the question marks that I'm not saying it's 100% confirmed. It's just like, I'm just thinking. So it's not real. I'm just putting it out there. So could it be that the death of Mohbad has to do with a job in which the actress is involved also, to take his life in order to spite and to get back at Naira Marley and also draw his career down, because she said, according to Wumi, she said she's going to end Mohbad, according to what we have from spending, that Wumi said, she said she's going to end Mohbad's career just like Lil Fosh's girlfriend ended his career. So that carries a lot of weight, and the plans that have been involved and the tactics that has been set in motion before Mohbad came to Nigeria. So she did not only end his life, his career, she ended his life. So I just want to put this forward so that we can put the actress also and the polo also on the table too, and try to piece the opals together. Thanks.
Golden Seal, I know I met you guys here. Is it okay for me to just speak? Because I have a meeting very soon. I just have something very short to say.
Please go ahead. Go ahead, please.
Okay.
Thank you.
Good morning and happy Friday, everybody, and justice for Mohbad. I just wanted to piggyback on what Aristo said earlier on, because even though I know he's just imagining, obviously, and rationalizing and thinking logically, right? But to me, it makes sense to me, and it could be possible because there is an audio where Mohbad was beaten up by, those guys who were always beating him up, Sami Larry and Malian folks. And he spoke on that audio. If you watch the full audio, he said even Cynthia was there. That day he was crying, and I'm sure they would have murdered him that day if he didn't have his phone to go live to save himself, because he went live and to save himself, to tell the world that these people are beating me. If I die, these are the people you should hold responsible. And he said even Cynthia was there. She was in the car. And he said, I don't trust anybody. And he also told her that you two, they will buy you, which is something like indicating if you follow them and you guys end up killing me, you two, they will buy you, which obviously cartels always do, because if you have the information and you think that they won't do it, what they are doing to Mohbad to her, she must be a big dummy to think so, because eventually everybody who knows this truth is also going to go down unless they belong to them still, you know what I mean? It's like a cult or whatever. So now that, you're saying what you said, it seems like a lot of us are thinking along that line, because Mohbad left that evidence. Mohbad left so much. He left a lot of things to work with. Police, I really want to appeal to Nigerian police, please. I mean, the government of Lagos especially, because looking in from the outside as someone who is not even a Nigerian, it is looking so bad for your country and your people. Like, please, why are you not doing a simple investigation? All we all want is do this investigation thoroughly, forensics. There's so much to be able to solve this case if Nigerian police decide to work, which obviously they are not doing, because all they did was speak to potential, people of interest who were in the home when this homicide happened, people who were in the car when they announced this guy was murdered. You guys can get their phones. Even that video they did, you guys can get everything you need if you want to work. We don't even need to be here and be imagining and thinking of conspiracies and thinking of somebody is this. You guys caused all this. Because who is sitting down, who is the elephant who is putting their foot on the neck of the police not to work? That's why everybody keeps imagining, because it makes no sense. Whatever the reasons you guys are giving us makes no sense. Nobody buries their loved one in this kind of way. So you can't tell me in any way that when this crime went down, Wumi, the people around Mohbad, the brother, the uncle, the sister, the mother, they didn't love this guy. Even if they did, something went wrong and they were all compromised and they all wanted this guy gone, because no one treats their loved ones this way anywhere in the world, especially Africa, where we respect the dead. You know, they mutilated his corpse. They buried him with the cheapest casket. Even his video he did pariwo with Bella Shmurda, the casket in that video was even nicer and more expensive. And that's the kind of standard this guy was. Even if he was the poorest person, like I live here in the States, I'm from Ghana, people you don't even know, every time somebody passes away, even the poorest of the poorest, community comes together and they make sure that they give you the dignity, you know, because we treat the corpse, you know, the dead people with respect. That man was not treated with any respect from those people. So this should trigger a huge investigation into the people who were around, which obviously did not happen. They just spoke to one or two people, came up with their own lies or whatever it is, you know, a story. And the police came to sit out there and tell us, expecting people to just be dumb and go with it. And Iyabo Jo, the actress, was all over Instagram pushing the narrative, forcing it down our throats. Like, I was following her initially, but when I noticed that she was working so hard, I'm like, why would you be working so hard to be convincing me that this lie, I mean, whatever, it's not, I wouldn't say it's a lie or not, but whatever the narrative they gave obviously makes no sense if someone sits back and thinks about it logically. Okay, initially when it went down, I was thinking, oh, this man was spied outside his home and maybe the father was under duress, you know, and they rushed and they buried him without even the innocent wife who possibly wasn't even aware, you know, and maybe she was somewhere, because I was thinking she was the victim. I really was, because there's no way me as a wife, I would sit down for my husband to be treated this way, even after death. There's no way, because it just made no sense to me. I'm sorry, Nigerians, tell me if this is how people treat their loved ones. But I really would be surprised if this is what love is in anywhere in the world. Even yesterday, I watched a documentary from Tibet, somewhere where in their culture, when person dies, right, they put them down for the vultures to eat them. That's their culture. But even before that, there is a really nice service, prayer. They still treat it really well. It's not like they just dispose of and just throw you away like a piece of dog. So once I found out that, wait, the wife was in the car when they announced, first of all, who announces that their loved one passed away that way in the first place? That's not how it's done. So I found out the wife was in the house. He died in the house. The wife was aware of this. She was in the cemetery. She was here. She was there. Then I said, wait a minute. We need we need a thorough investigation. And then the actress came and she's forcing us, believe this. You have to sit back and question, like, what are you hiding? Why are you forcing somebody to believe something? If you guys say Prime Boy is the prime suspect, a fight that happened in this day, 2023, September, you're telling me that somebody was going to change money to be able to give to funds, yet none of those funds took a video of this fight, a picture of this fight, it makes no sense. There will be videos. This is the kind of world we live in today. No matter what, they always say the cameraman is the last to die, or cameraman never dies, because people will start videoing before they even offer to help. And we haven't seen any video. And you're telling me the man bled profusely. Who will be in the car with their superstar, the money maker, the man they like, the husband, the wife, the brother-in-law, no, not even the uncle, the brother. Forget about the friends. Even forget about the wife, but a brother and an uncle is there, and the man he got injured at that place from a fight, and they didn't take him to a hospital, and he bled profusely for 2 hours, and they took him home, and they brought a nurse, and this same set of people, God put him in the cheapest casket and broke his neck, and they put juju in his grave, and you're telling me that, oh, they are all innocent, they all love him, they are all, mourning. I'm not going to investigate them. You people should just believe the narrative I'm giving you. Come on, Nigerian police. Please. Please, we are all not fools. Just investigate this. It's not too late. You know, toxicology, even after years, the truth always will come out. I'm appealing to you. Please do the right thing. Just work and give us our peace of mind back. Let your people stop sitting here and imagining, and, you know, saying things that may not even be true. Give us the truth. That's all we are asking for. Something that makes sense. We need you guys to investigate, please. And thank you very much. Thanks to everyone for speaking up. Papariano, thanks for being, you know, bold and for being out here because, you know, they are trying to silence people because they caused all this mess, they caused it, and they still want to keep causing more mess. Like, instead of you guys just doing the right thing and just coming out, because investigation can always take different routes. You can always say, oh, we found out more evidence. We found out, you know, narratives always change. You know, you don't have to stick to the lie. Nobody has to. It's not wrong to say, oh, I made a mistake, or maybe something new just came up. Tell us the truth. Have a press conference. This is too simple to solve. Why is this so, like, why are you making people think that Mohbad was such... So, I mean, is his blood so precious to you people for you guys to be, you know, at the expense of your reputation? Why are you making people think like Nigeria is so corrupt that something so easy to solve can't be solved just because of bribery? Please, thank you. And everybody have a great day.
I think I can talk now. Can I speak? Hello, good afternoon.
Please, good afternoon, Mama. Please, can you permit me to just say this, please? Quickly. Thank you. I want to welcome back, Lady Aries. Please, ma'am, can you mute, ma'am? Thank you. Please, can you mute? Okay. I want to take us back to the previous video. I mean, the VN that was being played by Papariano this morning about Abuebe and Wumi. I feel and I think maybe because of the baby. If you remember, Abuebe asked Wumi, who holds that baby? Is it Sam Larry? Abobani? Wumi couldn't give an answer. Let's assume the baby belongs to Mohbad. Truly, Wumi will answer that question without saying, without even thinking twice, without even try to cover that, change that narrative. He will say, Okomilo Lomo, Mohbad lo ni. He will continue screaming that, but she never did something like that. Don't forget when we heard the story that
Gordon said, do you mind if I replay it? Many people were not here. They want me to replay it. Sorry.
Okay, please go ahead. Please, okay, let me mute.
Yeah. I said, oh my God, I don't know alive. What my advice for you is, you know my opinion, call. Tomorrow, if anything happens to this girl tomorrow, let me say it's you. Understand? Eventually, do you know anything about the Kumubad? I don't know somebody who should know about Samilani, which is telling me, she did any test. So, what is this? So, I pay you go to Pamo. Don't you arrive at the Vatican in the world? So, no one will go to what's the one again? Yeah. Initiative where one key and when you go swelling because no matter where emotion. So what we be doing, where we be a good job, Jackie, you only a good person. Because we go over a long while. witness ìyàwó ẹ̀ but tí nǹkan gbé on the show tẹ́ ẹ̀ fi agídí gbé lọ sí hospital no matter how lọ́wọ́ àbílẹ̀ ọjọ́ kìíní ọjọ́ kejì tàtà náà ti wọnú ọwọ́ àwọn ọgbẹ́rẹ́ ní pé wọ́n rẹ́jẹ̀ lórí ní pé so many things it's the only God can say what is happened. Òun ò fẹ́ kí wọ́n bá rẹ̀ lọ ní ẹni problem nínú pé wọ́n ní pé òkú lànà ìwọ́de. Ọ̀gá lè tó bá ti bẹ̀ ọ́ máa sọ fún ẹ pé kó má máa sọ̀rọ̀ yìí máa ń pè confident tí ṣe fẹ́ pé wọ́n pè kìí ẹ̀ ń ṣe àárẹ̀. Ẹ̀rọ kìí ẹ̀ ń ṣe àárẹ̀ ó lè di bá bí àròyìn sọ̀rọ̀. Yes, ṣé wọ́n ti ṣe àwọn tí wọ́n ń ká ìmí òun mi lẹ́sìn tó lè dá orúkọ mi bẹ́ẹ̀ ok so ṣé ẹ̀kọ́ tẹ fẹ́ nìyẹn ok nǹkan tẹ̀yìn wá fẹ́ ẹ̀yìn náà máa sọ fún. Presidential, Emma Binusa, Ejo, Ayat, I'm so sorry, please. I want to ask you something. Please, what exactly did I do to you? Because it is not possible for me not to have done anything to you. The hatred you had towards me and Liam, tẹ́bàtẹ́bẹ̀ ọlọ́run, ẹ̀yìn tí wọ́n lè sọ̀kọ̀ fún yín, ṣé nínú ayé tí mo wà yìí gbogbo ìyá tèmi àti ọkọ mi ta jẹ́ láyé wa, ṣé ó possible kí wá mú ọwọ́ mi kí fi pọ́ ọkọ mi tí mo lè mọ̀ pé mo bí ọmọ oṣù 5 fún? Ṣé ó possible nínú ayé yìí gbogbo ìyá tèmi àbọ̀ ẹ̀fẹ́ mọ́ ọ 10 years tí mo ti bá pẹ̀lú ọkọ mi lẹ́yìn o, láti mo dẹ̀ wá pẹ̀lú ẹ̀mí ìmọ̀ ẹbí mi ìmọ̀ ara o, ṣé ó possible pé pẹ̀lú 10 years ṣe fún mi lè ṣe yàtọ̀ ó wá di tàbí tó yẹ kí n máa jẹ ọ̀rọ̀. Ṣé ó wá jẹ́ ìgbà tó yẹ kí wọ́n máa jẹ ọ̀rọ̀ bí mo ṣe tí mo ti ṣe láyé mi? Àwọn ẹ̀dúró náà ayé tẹ́ kí n sọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀dúró náà. Ayat, please let me talk. I'm in pain. Let me talk, please. Ẹjọ́ kí n sọ̀rọ̀ náà. Ayat. Ẹjọ́ kí n sọ̀rọ̀ náà. Ṣé ó wá jẹ́ ìgbà tó yẹ pé ó yẹ kí n máa jèrè gbogbo iṣẹ́ tí mo ti ṣe láyé mi? Gbogbo ìlágùn tí mo ti ṣe láyé mi, tí mo ṣe fi gbogbo ayé mi, tí mo fi gbogbo ayé mi sìn, ó wá nígbà tó yẹ kí wọ́n máa jèrè. Bí mi ṣe wáyé mi ní mọ́tò, mi ní iṣẹ́ o, mi ní anything láyé mi o. Ọkọ̀ tí bàbá pa mi sọ ìwọ́n ló pa mọ́ mi torí pé torí royalties tí mi tí mo pa ẹ̀, tí mi tó ṣọ̀nà ọ̀nà ìrànwọ́ tí mi tí mo pa ẹ̀. Bóyá ẹni tí mo fi gbogbo ayé mi sìn láyé mi, ó wá nígbà tó yẹ kí wọ́n máa jẹ ọrọ̀. Bàtí mo wà nínú oyún ilé ọmọdé ọ̀dọ́ pẹ̀lú ṣọ́nà ni mo sùn sí o. First time àkọ́kọ́ mi tàjọ ní ilé tàgbà láyé wa, olùdà tó kú yìí o. Gbàtọ́ tó jọ ní ilé tàgbà láyé nínú ayé wa, àwọn 15 ló gbé pẹ̀lú wa o. Ṣé wọ́n kó sínú kọ́ ẹ pé ìgbà tó yẹ kí wọ́n máa jèrè pẹ̀lú iṣẹ́ tí mo ti ṣe láyé mi, ọkọ ìwá fún ṣọ̀nà wa kú. Ṣé wọ́n kó sínú ẹ pé táìmù tó yẹ kí wọ́n máa jèrè iṣẹ́ ayé mi? Ṣé wọ́n kó sínú kí n pa ọmọ bá níbi tá àbúrò ẹ wá, níbi táwọn èèyàn 15 ni wà? Sáà. Ọ̀dọ̀ ṣe ìgbà tí mo bá ṣe. Ìgbésẹ̀ olùgbé. Mo sọ fún ọkọ mi pé ká ro ihò ẹ̀ gangan ni bí ọkọ mi ti kú tí kí ikú gangan tó dé àgbo ẹ̀dá ilẹ̀ mọ́ ẹ̀mọ́ mi bẹ́ẹ̀ mi ti ṣe lọ ọmọ yóò kí n sùn kí n jẹun kí n ṣe anything mo máa fìdí ẹni pé mo fìdí Liam ni mo máa fìdí ẹni pé mo ń nọ̀ sí ẹbẹ nínú ọ̀sán ọmọ kékeré ni. Ẹ ti rí mi kò kí bọ́ọ̀lù nínú mọ́tò ṣé màá ti ẹ̀ bá jáde nìkan bẹ́ẹ̀ nínú mọ́tò. So I just want peace to reign. My brother, ọlọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ kí yàn fi ẹnu kọ. Pẹ̀lú gbogbo láì tó ṣe pé ó máa bá wọn. I want to ask him what he knows about it. He might have gotten information from somewhere so I can clear myself. I really want to. And also, let me to tell you, those good people, I have begged Baba to come and do DNA since November. But Baba kan lórí ni Baba ò ṣe DNA. Ìyá ọkọ mi ti pè wọ́n. Àwọn family ní èní tí mo ṣọ̀rọ̀ lọ́dọ̀ ìyá ọkọ mi. Àwọn family Baba ọkọ mi ṣe wọ́n sọ́dọ̀ ìyá ọkọ mi lé ní yìí ní Àyọ̀bọ̀. Wọ́n ti bẹ Baba sá fún DNA because of the money they are giving him. You people don't know this man's scope. You people don't know him. I know him so well more than all of you people. But what she Baba sọ fún mi lẹ́yìn Baba sọ lẹ́yìn pé tó yẹ kọ́ mi sọ yẹ kò ṣàrà àwọn people don't want to àwọn. Ó lè sọ pé wọ́n ṣe DNA ní Baba sọ bó ṣe DNA. Baba sọ làwọn máa pọ̀ fún gbogbo yóò máa bí pé mi sá. A clear conscious fear accusation. Why should I be scared because of Liam? Sir. But if you can do acting because somehow invite someone that maybe they are your team. They are the ones who are making things work for you because it's not acting the truth. Like they are fighting against justice because other side. What am I going to tell you now? What am I going to tell you now? To bá lè ṣáà ẹjọ́ àwọn kan báyìí a ní nǹkan tó sọ ní ìsìn pé ó ti kú before kí nǹkan kan báyìí tó ṣẹlẹ̀ ó tó lè ní ká má fi ọ̀hún. But the more you're hiding the truth, the more they think maybe you know something that you don't. I know nothing. What I'm saying is that he's not always at peace with himself. Everybody knows. People that even have women I'm talking to knows. He's not always at peace with himself. He doesn't sleep. He's always thinking. That is what I meant. Hold on. Look at the church story. Hold on. Presidential is not maybe. And now you have been at the call of the age. But you know about it. I advanced in Nigeria, but we know it is for. I'm waiting. Something was over Shelley. Now, just phone calls, maybe. We think to that point. Because I was over very okay. We are in the Kuruju. I'm not in Pony. Or the market. Oh, you're going to see us everything. But you're going to go to the oh, but I'm not in jail. Yeah, no other call of course. I beg. Okay. Presidential, mo ti ṣe explain fún yín nígbà tí mo lóyún Liam ọkọ mi ò jẹ́ kí n lọ sí antenatal kò jẹ́ kí n bí ṣé ó yẹ kí odidi ọmọ mo bá tí ó yẹ kí n bí sílẹ̀ alágbo kò jẹ́ kí n bí kò yẹ kí n bí ọmọ mi lọ sí hospital mi bí ọmọ sọ́lá àgbo mo ní tiẹ̀ mo ní láti rántí ẹ̀yẹ ni just because he refuses hospital and the only reason is because of the fear that he had. He believes the manias are everywhere and they might attack him and you know how he used to cry to you to abo ẹ mo bó ṣe máa ń ké sí yín. Anything or the birthday I must do anything about where you go. The reason why I won't say anything is that let me tell you, to my people most of us, we are on one support all doubt money. But yes, but why would you curse Liam? Why would you curse Liam? And I'm not paying to your go to TV people. Why would you curse Liam? My own child will not clock a year before he died. Why would you curse him like that? And you have your own children. It's a bit of no, and the other of us can be Jimo. You're going to come and job, come and cook. You know, oh, that time pay more life for me. Ever pay more life for me. The MOB should live like a boy. But so, never even like a friend that also. And never even a schmonder, also, so, and never near to my son, so they make it almost story, almost root to one. And never again, closest friends are coming, also the work, someone at the Yantimoja, and Jim also made the only thing. So, about coming from the neighbor, or just coming, come up with all your coming, and when you're looking at people, everything, and the man said he is never going to give him because nobody people. Message that him in 2 weeks ago. Send me reply. I know it. I'm not lying. Shame me. I tell my baba yi. I tell my baba yi. Show that came no boss like come and try shigi baba. Show that came boss like come and try shigi. What I meant when I said my husband has been dead. Yeah. When I said my husband has been dead before the actual death comes, I do that what I thought I'm saying. He knows how he used to have sleepless nights. He does not sleep. Mama feed the people feed Liam. He's always over to because my come and attack you. But you be few days to you. If you share one, you feel money back pain. Only the coffee boiler money. So all those things are happening countless times. That's what I actually meant that he has died when the actual death comes. He called up with countless times to report whenever he's feeling somehow or anything has happened to him. That is what I mean. He has never been at peace until his death. Go at peace. That is what I meant when I said he has been dead for the actual death comes. And because I mean it of me not taking him to the hospital, my husband will not go. In the test hospital so bad. He will not go because he feels these people are everywhere and they might attack him. And that is the same thing he was running for when he was alive. Petition lórí mọ́tà yìí bóyá àwọn ẹ̀jẹ̀ bóyá kò jẹ̀bi kò tún ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ ní wọ́n sọ pé báyìí.
This place is very, very important. I have never spoken to Sam Larry in my life. I have never seen Oba Said Ademola Elegushi.
Yes, if you are in my shoes, you might go more, you might go more, you know. So much of a lot of things over there, which is not some Larry, you want to conversation, you like Yemi. It might say about the over Legushi, like Yemi. But there's so far by what shit, but the last of me making don't know me why I yet if you are in my shoes, you might go more, you might go more, you know. You might go more, the way you're paying. Me, they go more,
Oh my God. This lady is just manipulating. So, where is Aristo has left? Okay. We have heard it.
I actually wonder.
Okay, go on. You wanted to do what? To attend to something here?
Yes,
Go on.
yes.
Go on.
Thank you. When Sam Larry asked, what's it called? What's that? Abu Ebel asked her, who owns that baby? Is it Sam Larry or Obelegushi? Tell me, who owns that child? Wunmi could not give a proper answer. She was saying something else when she's supposed to answer that question that Okomilo Lomo, that child belonged to my husband. Okominimo before, you know, if you are very sure of something, you'll be secret, please mute. Okomilo Lomo that baby belonged to my husband. She couldn't say anything like that. Not quite long, they went to the show. Coming back from the show, they said, we heard that Mohbad almost threw William down from the bridge. What do you think can be the cause of that action?
But Spending is not supporting that statement now. Spending has withdrawn that statement. He's not saying it. So whoever that said it now, the person, I don't know who is saying it. Spending that was the one who said it before, but now he's not saying it again.
He's not saying it again. Okay, getting to the house. After that incident of train Liam from the bridge or not, after then, got into the house, we just heard Mohbad died. Could it be any Wunmi? I can see somebody asking stupid question there. Could it be like in the class in could it be because of that action Mohbad take about that child that trigger the father of Liam, that triggered the father of Liam? That, are you seriously kidding? He almost do that and it affect tele to one fie para tele to one fie para. Could it be that reason? Okay. Anybody yara logungbe. Then the father of Liam quickly take a decision with that ojotabari bini bin wole. Timi o ba yara, if I don't quickly react now, Mohbad can do anything silly to that boy. And I don't want to lose my child. If you remember what Wunmi said, only Mohbad Mohbad ó ti ń kú kó tó di wípé ó kú. Ó ti kú kó tó di pé ó kú. That statement alone, wípé wọ́n ti mọ̀ nǹkan tó máa ṣe sí tẹ́lẹ̀ already, they know what they've already concluded, but they are still thinking, when should they carry out that mission? But in the situation whereby that bridge is coming in, that he almost threw Liam from that bridge of Tomiland Bridge. Okay, no, me le gba ki bobo yi ko tete yara ju mi lo, then they strike. So Wunmi said, I told Baba, from that VN you just play now, he said, I told Baba to come and do the DNA of that boy. If truly Wunmi wants that DNA to be done, like she said, like she's claiming now, why is Wunmi not making herself available to do that DNA test? Why is she giving Baba different conviction, court order, and you know the court order is going to take a while before granting it? They gave her later, tried to serve Wunmi later to sign. Wunmi is nowhere to be found. She was running around. And you are telling us in that VN that conversation that you have with Abu Ebe, that you are calling Baba Kwekowashi DNA testimony. Is this true that you're really willing to do that DNA test of that child? Wunmi, you still need to come out and tell us who is the Baba baby is. Oh, Tisoto. Motive tí wọ́n fi yanjú bọ̀bọ́ yẹn, orí ọmọ yẹn ló base. Let's think. If you listen to this thing very well, if Wunmi is serious, nobody will be begging Wunmi. If truly that child belongs to Mohbad, cause anybody to mama beg Wunmi
at all.
You kó bọ́ síta kó wá ṣe DNA test. Anybody ò ní bẹ̀, she want to prove her innocence. She want to prove to the world that okay, oh, it's true. Ọkọ mi ló lọ́mọ ẹgbà. Ṣé Wunmi will tell you that she has not done that DNA test before? Ó ti ṣe tipẹ́tipẹ́. Gbogbo ilé ìtẹ̀kọ́ tó kàn ṣe wò pé tó bá yá yín ẹ máa dákẹ́ ẹ ṣáà lè wá gbọ́mọ lọ́wọ́ mi. When they were asking Wunmi, come and do the DNA, Wunmi sọ pé nobody will take my baby from me. Nobody can take Liam from me. Who is taking Liam from you? They are asking you, they are telling you, come and do the DNA test. You are telling us that nobody can take Liam from me. Because anybody to magba Liam lọ́wọ́ mi. Because anybody to magba right to Liam lọ́wọ́. Who is telling you anybody is taking Liam from you? And who is telling you anybody is taking the right of Liam from him? So, are we asking too much? We are only asking you, do the DNA test because it's a motive to the investigation. Since the police are not looking towards things they're supposed to do, to know the proper things to do. That is why we are here. Then you, on that VN, at the same time, you said, Baba message you. Where to we saying, oh, respond, see Baba. Why didn't you respond to Baba when Baba called you? Did you know what Baba want to talk to you about? But you said in that VN that you don't respond to that one alone. Oh, response. Why? And you are here coming out to tell us that you are a virgin. Mohbad is virgin you. That is virgin taught to a pregnancy. And the pregnancy taught to a baby. The baby that you claimed with your virginity, oh, you cannot beat your chest by saying, I am ready for DNA test anytime, any moment, without any court order, without any court being involved. You cannot beat your chest. And you are telling us you are a virgin. Are you actually saying the truth, Wunmi? Deep down your hearts, are you actually saying the truth? You know, you are the one who will talk. Remember that some people, we are listening. We will put 1 + 1 together and get our answers. If those people backing you up, they cannot ask you questions, remember there are some people who will ask you that questions. You understand? So you have to do your mathematics well, you know. Mohbad have said it all. He said, they called that baby Mohbad Jr. He said no. He said it's lights. Is the light that is going to open everybody's eyes to see the truth of what has been hidden for a very long time ago. Did you see that now? When Madam Aries played that VN that the baby was calling Dada, Wunmi was telling the baby, Mama, Mommy. Did you see the light is coming? When the light shine, come brighter. Wunmi, are you ready for the constances? Can you face it? That's a question to you. Check yourself. Ask yourself the questions. Thank you so much. Someone can speak.
Right. Can I quickly say something? Good afternoon, everybody.
Hello, everybody. How are you? Good morning. Good
Please, can I
morning. Good
quickly
morning.
make
Good
a
morning.
quick
Good morning.
announcement, if you don't mind, madam?
Let me say something.
Madam, hello. I'll be done in few seconds, please. And this is just a quick announcement to everybody on different platforms. Please share. 7th, which is on a Tuesday next week, 7th of March, 2024, Tani Baba Baby protest will start at 12 p.m. Please, we need numbers. Please.
7th of May or what?
Yes, April. That's next week, Tuesday. We need numbers, please.
I don't understand. Which month are you where you are? I think we are May 3 here, May 3rd.
Oh, May. Sorry, my big apologies. 7th of May. That's next week. On Tuesday, there's going to be a massive.
How did you come about that? What happened?
Yes, we've been talking to each other on different platforms. Please.
And how is that supposed to be? I mean, I don't know what happened on the different platforms.
Well,
what is going on?
Nothing is going to happen. It's all about we need to keep the momentum, the pressure on. We're not going to stop.
You mean a protest on ground or like people
on
to
ground,
be talking about the
ground,
subject?
On ground at Elugushi's Palace. Please.
Okay.
Please, if
No
you
problem.
have the time,
Yes.
just calm down. We're not going to do anything. We're not going to break the law or anything, but it's a fundamental human right to actually protest. Come up with all kind of placards, please. Please, that pressure must go on. Now, many people thank you very much.
And again, please, let's just focus on the analysis. I mean, no updates, no things that are not, we're all waiting for the 15th. Okay, we'll focus on what the pathologists are going to bring for corona inquest and every other things. I don't think we're really much interested because I don't promote each of all these ideas about things that are really not coming from the official, from the officers, okay, of law, so that we'll be guided with things that we're saying. And people's health and mental conditions can be stable. Thank you very much for that.
Paparano, can I
Yeah.
So, I mean, from that voice note you played, where Wumi was speaking to Abu Ebel, okay, she said, "I've never seen Sam Larry before in my life, or I've never spoken to Sam Larry before." I think that's an absolute that's a lie, because remember when Sam Larry and Naira Marley were declared wanted, okay, and Sam Larry granted an interview abroad where he said, "Mo like Mohbad gone, Wunmi gone more." Yeah, so that's it. And if you live in Malian house, you can't say you don't even know Sam Larry or
Let us tap on the screen, everybody. Yeah, go on.
That's a lie. And then 2, coming back to how Mohbad died, I know there's been a lot of conspiracy regarding the Oba, the Malian house, whatever, drug, whatever, okay? I think that the fight in the car, okay, actually escalated to the home, okay? And that's where the fight happened. And mistakenly, Wunmi killed Mohbad. That's what I think. I don't think anybody gave any order for Mohbad to die that night. It doesn't look like that. From my own calculation, it doesn't look like that. It was that fight in the car where she threatened Mohbad that I'm going to end your career today. I think that's what happened. It was a mistake. That's why Mama Mohbad said...
You mean the fight that happened that night?
That night, the Canada visa, the girlfriend from wherever.
That Adura talked about.
Yes. That
okay, but if you want to overanalyze that, then it means Adura knows about the fight because he went up to give his phone.
Yes.
Is that what you're saying?
Yes. I mean, for Adura to betray his brother to that extent, you know what I mean? He was in some capacity. He was involved as well. I mean, for him to betray his brother to that, he was involved to that. I mean,
now you see him lifting his brother's award recently. So do you think that has to do with the future planning, like for him to wanting to take everything Mohbad?
They must have promised them something. That was what they were doing between Monday evening and Tuesday afternoon, when they announced Mohbad. They were cleaning up everything, promising everything. Even maybe they took an oath. Nobody knows.
Wow.
So that's my own. That it was a mistake that Wunmi killed Mohbad. Adra was
Very
involved.
deep. Very deep.
Okay, and that's why I don't think anybody gave any order that night. I don't think so. And one
No,
more aspect.
I want to say something about it. Okay.
Go on.
Things like this, yeah, things like this. Yeah, like a house, when you are staying with your brother, you want to get close to your brother's wife so that you can get access to your brother. Are you getting it? Before you look, people now start having very strong relationship, like friend. So if it happen there is fight that night, you want to do things to protect your brother's wife. You get so when something we don't know what happened that night, nobody can say if we really stab Mohbad, you understand, or mistake. We don't know. Nobody know. But with my own thinking, I'm feeling that maybe when the thing happen, we just hold Adura, we are friends. Please don't betray me. You understand? Let's keep this thing to ourselves. Don't worry, everything will be fine. Are you getting it? And Adura is just a young boy coming up. He's not even exposed. Just from Ikorodu to Highland. He has not gone to any place. Are you getting it? So you want to accept because of the relationship they have. That is why you see that Wunmi is keeping the boy not to come out at all, to involve himself with anybody that will confuse his brain. And it's like the boy did not have friends. Hello? Hello?
Hi, we can hear you. Go ahead.
Yeah,
Naturally,
okay,
we
okay.
can go ahead.
No, my network. Yes, and
Okay,
the
we
thing
can
just
hear
cut
you. We
off.
can hear you.
Because
It's
where I live,
okay.
I live close to the border, so sometimes the network will just come in and go. So, like what I was just saying, so things like this will happen. And Adura will not want to talk because he's not exposed. He's close to the woman. And the woman will believe, the Adura will believe the woman will do everything for him. So for him to talk what really happened, it's only Adura that can talk, can speak what happened. And at the same
Yeah.
time, Wunmi might have, hello? Okay, you want to say
Yeah,
something?
go on. No, go on, go on.
Okay. And Wunmi might also bribe the mother because the mother is not exposed. The mother does not have money. I don't know if you get. Mommy, I'll get you a new phone. Mommy is just a family things. Don't let the word deceive us. If everybody go after burying Mohbad, you understand, nobody will be there for you. All these people that they are shouting, they will not be there for you. It's only us. Please understand us. And the mother will fall because the mother is not exposed. Imagine a woman that is educated, that has traveled before. Will you talk to that woman that, okay, please don't worry, I will settle you? She will not take it. She will not take it. But because he has not exposed, okay, no problem. I'm forgiving you. Let's keep it to ourselves. But the father self too is that person. But the thing is that they are not close. And the father doesn't want to take all these things. He wants to know what happened because they did not add him to the plan. So that's why the father said they must know. And the father too also want to follow what Nigeria is saying. Not only Nigeria, the whole world. What happened to Mohbad that night? For spending knows, but spending is trying to paint the word so that the thing can suit the word and also suit the Wunmi. You get that is my own observation. Like
Can I?
Pram Boy. That one, maybe the thing happened on the road. He's aware of some things that Wunmi has been doing, but people will also be talking to him too. Don't talk, oh. If anything happen in Nigeria, nobody will save you. Nobody will do it. Just keep the one you have said. You see what happened. So everybody is keeping quiet. People know what happened. And there are some, like what this guy, very dark man, used to say, some failed actress. You understand? They are in one corner too. Pressing. Don't do this, we'll do everything. Because they are on top. They have everything. These are the people that have worked with the politicians. You understand? So they are on top. They will say, don't worry, nothing will happen. Not be this country we did. We did this country. This matter go die off. They believe by now this matter would have ended. But the thing, people are not ending it because of Mohbad's spirit. There are some people that come with grace. That is what is happening. That's why I
Stop.
say
It's
that the
not about
spirit.
spiritual. We are just it's because of good mind though. Me, I don't know spiritual. Me, it's
Okay. And okay, let's take it a good mind. Let's say
good
good
mind.
mind. No,
Yes.
but there are some things, Papa Arno, there are some things that will
No
just be
spirit.
dragging you. So
No.
okay,
Me,
let's take
nothing
it
is
like that.
dragging me. Me, I have reason why I'm on this. Yes, it is too
Can I
much.
just finish?
Okay.
Can I just finish from
Okay.
where before you?
Too much of killings. Yeah, too much of killings. I don't like it.
Okay.
No spirit.
Sorry,
Okay.
let me just finish my
If
submission
spirit
before.
is wrong, let spirit take over. Let all of us. Let's off our channel. Let spirit take over.
So before
Go on.
Natural actually interjected,
Yeah.
okay,
Yeah.
I spoke about
Yeah.
that probably Wumi killed Mohbad mistakenly. They might have taken an oath. My last point I was gonna, talk about is spending before Natural came in. Now, when spending, I remember on Yeyekudi's platform, was it around December something, where she said they spoke to spending. Okay, sorry, can you mute? Who is that, please? Okay. So on Yekudi's platform, I was there when she gave the information that they spoke to spending, okay, and that spending gave us some information that is quite frightening. Okay. She didn't mention name, and she confirmed that she was not the only one on the call. Okay, that there were like few people on the call, and the call was actually recorded. So I believe there's a recording somewhere. Truthfully, honestly, spending made that confession that Mohbad wanted to throw Liam in the ocean, whatever, on that night, on the bridge. Okay. Now, the last Corona inquest, Spending spoke. He omitted that bit. Honestly, when he did that, I actually understand what he was doing. Now he's got a lawyer. Okay. The job of his lawyer is to totally free him from this whole situation. Okay. He doesn't want the Oba, whatever, coming after Spending. So under legal advice, okay, Spending had to omit that bit. And that was why Prime Boy lawyer stood up and said, Spending, are you sure you finished your whatever? He said, yes. The Prime lawyer said, no. He's challenging that, no. Okay, when you were in the prison or in the cell, did you speak to Prime Boy? Spending said, yes. At that point, that was where the Corona inquest ended. Now, the next sitting will be, if there's a chance, okay, they have to bring Spending back. Because Prime Boy lawyer is going to cross-examine Spending to say, you said
No. Corona inquest didn't end there. Spending has finished. Spending has said everything he knows.
Okay, but do you know why? Do you know why Prime Boy lawyer challenged Spending?
Yeah, I mean, he said, like, did you tell Prime Boy something when you were in the prison? He said yes. Okay.
So what that means is that Spending already gave Prime Boy the same information he gave to Yekudi and Co.
See what they should have done if they were smart. They should have give out some audios, okay, to whatever lawyer, bring it, challenge it. As Spending is speaking, just play it. Do you know this voice? Do you know this thing? Who said this thing? Is it in front of everybody there? And then if Spending corroborates it, then Spending will remind himself, and then we now redress it, we address it in front of everybody there. But as things stands now, the statement of Spending is intact. Spending talked about everything until Mohbad died, until he went to hospital and saw Mohbad in the hospital. There's nothing you want to say again.
I'm sure under cross-examination, Prime Boy is going to say it. Prime Boy will say it.
And now, look at the thing here, Chessman. When Prime Boy comes right now and says, because we have to learn case, that's the thing. People lost case because they don't learn case. And sometimes it take experience. When Spending spoke now, he didn't mention any of these things. If Prime Boy come and speak now and say Spending told me this, they will ask him, were you there? Okay, all we need to say is, okay, but Spending said it, but Spending didn't say it. Spending spoke here last time, didn't say these things. Say what you know. Say what you know, what you saw. Okay, because now they'll be asking Prime Boy, what do you know that happened to Mohbad? Tell us your own part of the story, not Spending part of the story. Everybody is responsible for his own part of the story. So that is just it. Prime Boy will only come, tell you his own basic things, and then they will ask him questions based on what he witnessed. They will not be asking him questions based on what Spending told him. I mean, how does that go?
Yeah, anyway. You see, what Spending lawyer is doing is understandable in the sense that, as Yoruba people would say, so he's trying to bring Spending out of that, the Oba, whatever. Nobody's coming after you. My job is to make you free. That's my submission on Spending.
Unless maybe like the things me I expect Prime Boy or anybody, but those kids, they are just buying time. They will buy time, then they will still go there and say the same thing that they want to say. All right? They are not really ready. Hello? Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yes. You're still talking. Go on.
No, I need to mute I have my 3 accounts here. So because these kids, they begin to, if they block one of the account,
Okay,
each of these 3.
you can speak.
Yes.
So, Paparano,
Can you
sorry,
guys
can I
hear
just,
me?
sorry,
Yeah,
last
go on.
one.
Yeah,
Sorry,
go on.
last one.
Go on,
And
take your
remember,
time.
Darosha was in the car as well. Okay, but obviously we know it's not gonna talk. It's not gonna talk.
Mhm. And it's going to lie, even if it comes, it's just going to say the same thing that you heard everybody saying there.
Then the
So, like
driver,
for me,
the driver as
when I
well.
see this driver as well, Fidelis Asabo, when I see the way the inquest is going, I can understand very, very well that they all understand the games that they are playing there. All the Prime Boy, okay? I'm surprised when you guys just keep separating Prime Boy. And that is one bad thing in this case. When you are making like Prime Boy know nothing, Prime Boy know nothing. But there are so many things said in front of Prime Boy. If it is about that baby, Prime Boy will tell us. Prime Boy is acting like he doesn't know anything that was said, that the baby was mentioned. Because the argument that they had, it was a long argument. It went a long way. It had to take them from home. On their way, they were still arguing to the show. They get to the show after the show, and they were still arguing after the show. And now nobody is telling us the content of this argument. And all they are telling us is that they are innocent. Okay, you are innocent, then help us now. Why are you covering up for some people if there's nothing big, if there's nothing huge that happened? Because Spending even told us part of it. That you know that Wumi was holding, Wumi's mother was holding Prime Boy, was holding Mohbad some money, according to some narrative. And also that Wumi was locking Mohbad in the shirt. Didn't Prime Boy see it there? Was Prime Boy not there? When Prime Boy Prime Boy has never talked about all of these things. It's even like Spending is even give us more information more than Prime Boy. All he's telling us is what?
Prime Boy hasn't spoken at the Corona inquest.
I know, but I mean, before he went, he had his video now. He's been speaking all this while now about these cases.
I think that chokehold, okay, was when they were returning home from Ikorodu, not when they were going. And Prime Boy wasn't there.
No. Spending said when they went to unblock the cars, that him and Prime Boy went to unblock the cars. There were cars in front of their cars. When they came back, okay, he saw Mohbad already arguing with the wife. They were in the car. That is in the show. And they were arguing, they were saying all sorts of things. I mean, they were saying all sorts of things on themselves. That was in the car.
Carrying a baby.
So you're right. Prime Boy should have been able to say something about what the argument was all about.
That is what I wanted to say.
Their fight, his fight with Mohbad started off from him trying to prevent Mohbad from getting angry with the wife that much at that venue. That is an open place. He shouldn't disgrace himself. That was where the fight started.
And Mohbad told him to come down from that car. So it was Mohbad stupid. Was Mohbad stupid to tell him to come down from the car?
Yeah, there is something hidden there that Prime Boy is not saying. What was the argument about? Why would Mohbad be so angry with you that he's telling you to come down? What is going on? You see, I came up here to say something. Let me just quickly drop it before I go, because I'm about to get into a meeting. I can only hear, I can't speak. Is that I've heard, I've been with you here at length. I've heard what Aristocrat said. Golden Seal presented the thoughts we all think every day about what happened to Mohbad. Is it at the house? Is it at the venue? Why is anyone not talking? What could be Wumi's motive? Okay, if it is is it a mistake? Is it premeditated? I've heard a lot, so I'm not going to repeat that, but I just want to throw this out there as we are all trying to unravel this puzzle together. Is if it was planned or not planned, think about that record, that voicemail we heard, all stations settled. We know who spoke there, even though nobody has actually come out, or even the owner of the voice has not come out to say, yes, I'm the one that spoke, but we all know who spoke in that tape. How did someone get that tape? How did we hear it? One. And two, what premeditated that statement? All stations settled. Could it be that, okay, even if it was a mistake, the fight happened, it was not premeditated, it wasn't planned, but they just got into a fight and it escalated into Mohbad's death? Could it now be that after the death, this Sam Larry swerved into action to protect Wunmi and all stations were settled? Or could it be a premeditated plan that started off even right from the show until Mohbad's life actually ended and then all stations settled? So it could be one or two things. Is it Wunmi has done this by mistake, but we got to protect her, all stations should be settled and is settled? Or it's part of the actual plan from the get-go? I just want us to throw this into our narratives and our as we are looking through the voice notes that Paparano played, and everything in perspective, because we cannot diminish, we cannot minify that statement. That statement, all stations settled, it's very significant in all this picture. Thank you.
I was going to say that this case is massive, even though we're looking at it as, from one angle. It's so convenient for people to travel at the same time. Why someone should decide to travel to London, another one decide to travel to Kenya, and all around that same time, that same period. Even though we're trying so hard to take them out of the picture, they keep still popping back out into the picture. And this is
exactly. They keep coming.
When you look at what we're talking about, Prime Boy, it took a while before we could get, to this stage with Prime Boy, which I feel is so sad. It is really, really sad that even when you're gone, your faith depends on these people that you feel that are your best friend, your family, to decide whether you even get good justice or not. So when I go back and reflect on Prime Boy when he said, oh, what caused the fight? But I've been thinking, what could cause a fight between me and my best friend that I called to come and support me on a show that I wasn't invited to? Because if you look at how the whole thing started, this guy was invited to a show that he wasn't even meant to perform. And we know for sure that they've been removing him from performing shows. They've been stopping him from performing shows. Why did this one go ahead? This show went ahead and then his manager was not even there. So even as much we're trying to remove everybody, they keep still popping back in the question. And that is where I can't even I can't phantom what exactly is going on. I want to truly listen to Prime Boy. I want to truly support him. But I'm thinking, what will make Mohbad pull you out of his car and say, because the main reason Mohbad called Prime Boy was so that he wasn't alone. If you go back and check for all Thank you, Dr.
Sometimes, okay.
If you go something all the videos, you see that The function Prime Boy did on that day was more like a bodyguard, stroke, stop people from touching me, moving close to me. So Mohbad never had bodyguards. It wasn't provided. In short, it was laid bare. So if you understand the whole plan, he had to call a friend to come and bodyguard him. So for you to be that rich, for you to have access to money, for you that just went to deposit 20 whatever million for Range Rover a week or whatever, for you that just came back from London from a show. So it's a lot that is not adding up. And when you try to spare some people, it just doesn't work. It's just so much that I want to say Prime Boy, yes, you know, he was there to come and save this guy's life. But he himself disappointed him, because if he was meant to be a savior, he should have followed Mohbad home. And I don't think friend.
Can I just interject for a second? You see, the friends can get into a fight, but what would have been that serious a fight that he actually stopped fighting with the wife that you supposedly said was fighting with, and then focus on you, and he got so mad he told you to get out. Yes, what is it? You see, that's why I cannot totally exonerate Prime Boy. I can't say deep in my heart that Prime Boy is 100% out of this. No, I can't. I can't. And look at, if Wunmi, let me just finish this thought. I'm sorry, I'm going to get out now. If Wunmi, if it was a mistake, like, you know, we had discussed earlier on this platform today, that could it be a mistake? All the narratives have been going forth and back. If it was, and then Sam Larry jumped in to save Wunmi by settling all station or whatever he did, why would Wunmi say, I've never spoken to Sam Larry, I am not close to Sam Larry? Why? Because somebody, if it was a mistake, Wunmi and Sam Larry must have some kind of very cordial relationship for Sam Larry to jump on the wagon to save her ass. And again, I'm still going by, it might not even be a mistake. It might not all be premeditated, and that is why I can't rule out Prime Boy in all of this. I can't. Thank you.
Yeah, it's what you said. It just makes sense, because you can't rule out anyone. I cannot rule out anyone. And when we want to be critical about these things and not put sentiment or put all these things that people do. This guy said there was a fight. It took spending to talk before Prime Boy could now say, I didn't call him promise. They were talking about, he didn't even give it us straight what it is till now. And that's why we're still doubting.
You know, the problem is that, like what I've said before, everybody is just afraid that if I talk, this will happen to me. If I talk, who will save me?
Keep that one. If you talk, you die. If you don't talk, you die.
That is it. That is where they are getting it from. No one, we are on the same page. We are on the same page. I just want to tell you how they are feeling. You understand? Normally before in life, all die and die. If you talk, you will die. If you don't talk, you will die. Let's just talk and die. I don't know if you get, but they are not taking it that way.
Can I just comment?
One secret with you guys. All the 15 people that were in that Mohbad's house, they are marked. It's not a joke. And I wish they could see it. And that's why I said, Wunmi could make Nigeria, or Wunmi could break Nigeria. If you understand where I'm coming from. This girl's got so much information because she's moved with some people that, they've showed us some things from young age.
Sorry, can I just make a comment before I drop off, please? I mean, it's just a response to your comment as regarding what would have made Mohbad tell his best friend to drop off the car. That was your comment, right?
Sorry, you talking to me?
You made a comment which was actually backed by Dr. Esther. That what would have happened that would have made Mohbad to tell Prime Boy to drop off?
Oh yeah.
Okay, we should consider that alcohol was involved. Mohbad was high. He was high. And when you drink, sometimes you can misbehave. So that should be put into consideration. Okay, because from
Chessman, objection again. I will keep on matter of Prime Boy. I will always stand there for. I will always be against you again when it comes to Prime Boy. If Prime Boy was told to come down from the first Prado Jeep, why didn't he join the second Prado Jeep? Why did he completely? What really enmity? What great enmity really happened between them immediately at that point? That he could not even call Mohbad the next day.
Do you know?
The next day, the next day, he couldn't even call Mohbad.
Do you know how many people were in the second Prado Jeep? I'm not backing Prime Boy, okay?
No.
Just my own.
Like what Brano said there. Sorry, Chessman. Like what Brano said there. Let me tell you something. If you know this is your best friend, you both grew up together. Are you getting it? And he asked you to drop out of that car. What you would do, look for a cab and follow them up.
What?
If truly. No,
that means you
now?
have zero self-esteem if you do that. You have zero self-esteem if you do that.
No, don't say that.
Wait, I'm gonna minute. I didn't know you were gonna go to. You're going to any danger. You tell me to fuck off, then I'm gonna get a taxi and follow you.
Chessman.
No, I won't do that.
Chessman, when you are in a friendship,
when your friend that just came back from abroad, sorry,
when you are in a friendship,
I want to say something. When your friend just came back from outside, what are you saying now? Your friend just came back from a trip. You understand? And something like that happened. What you're supposed to do, you understand, is to you don't even mind because now you talk about alcohol is evolved. Something should go to your mind that if Mohbad is acting like that, that means he has taken something. Let me go. You can go there. Okay, even the next morning, you say your friend asked you to fuck her, and you say, okay, I want to leave. No, now is your childhood friend, and you know the kind of girlfriend he has. They all know me very well. Natural. They don't just want to talk.
Natural. What you're saying is funny to me, honestly.
The main thing is, I understand why you want to put the alcohol, whatever, into it. Yeah. We've all fought with friends before. We've all fought with people, and we've known that. I myself, recently, I still fought with a friend that I took home. Now, me carry him go out. We fought outside. Me, I still carry him back home. But it doesn't mean, say, you still have to beg me. But you know me, say, make I leave.
What they talk? Not be women, and I'm men now. What is they talk? Now the truth be that. Chessman not they understand this thing where men are men. Men are men.
You go still look and say, child.
Your guy come from abroad.
And out of everybody there, why only Prime Boy was having issue with Mohbad? Yes. According to him, out of everybody there, Mohbad was done. Why was only him the one having issue with Mohbad?
If he was begging Mohbad to keep his secret at home, why would Mohbad
why can't he expose others? Because according to him, he make it look like Mohbad was maybe rude to only him alone there.
Yes.
If Mohbad told him to come down from the car, whatever, for the reason that is better not known to Mohbad. Okay, other persons right now, what issue did Mohbad have with them? Explain to us. Let's hear from that perspective.
Look, the point is, he could have said...
So Brown even has a lot to say. He has a lot to say. He knows Wunmi better than anybody. He knows what Wunmi can do.
Thank you very much.
He knows everybody.
Okay, wait.
Everybody.
As we speak now, okay, Prime Boy is here to talk at the Corona inquest. Has he? Let's see what's gonna happen.
That's what we are saying. This is what we all have been saying right now. All right.
Everybody's already quoted.
Prime Boy, before he went to the police custody, he said his truth. Unless that wasn't his truth, Prime Boy has spoken to the police. He has said his truth. Before you speak to the inquest, you must have spoken to the police.
Do you know what he told the police?
Thank you very much. Unless we are saying, okay, that Prime Boy has something very huge to tell us that he has not told the police.
Let me give you an example. He
has not told anybody.
Let me give you an example. Spending. I watched Spending interview. I think it was on Arifa or Westo sometime when he came out from the cell, from the prison. And he said he saw Mohbad 9 p.m. in the night. I had it. Now at the Corona inquest, he said in the morning. See.
No. You see, again, this time has not been corroborated. That's why we have to be sure, okay, about this time. This time that Spending said he left that house, most of them cannot corroborate what time Spending said he left there on Monday.
What I'm trying to say to you is, he said two different things.
Don't judge. Don't judge it yet until we know the exact time that Spending said he left that house in the Corona inquest. I know on TikTok, he said he left there 9 p.m. and Mohbad was healthy. But in Corona inquest, we don't know what time exactly.
Wait, I
said
know.
he left that
Wait,
home.
Paparano. I know it's not been corroborated, but the
So
inference.
don't say it is two different time yet. Don't say it's two different time yet.
Let me finish, okay? The inference I'm trying to draw is that he said one thing now, he said another thing at the Corona inquest.
We can't say it here. We can't conclude yet. Don't draw the inference yet until we have the exact time. We don't have that time yet.
Let's see what Prime Boy will do at the Corona inquest. Let's see.
Before we wait, before then, okay, we're analyzing. This is pre-analysis. Okay, if he comes right now in the inquest and he shocks the world, fine. But as things stands right now, he owes us a lot. That's what we are saying. He owes us a lot.
So let me give you another angle. So when Prime Boy and I decided that, okay, this my friend fought me, I tried to protect him so that his acting does not come into the open. But he fought me and chased me out instead. That means Prime Boy was not at fault. Which means Prime Boy should be able to call him tomorrow and say, guy, hope your eye don't clear now. What did do you yesterday? Where just and they try to do this thing, I'm using this case study as what has happened to me. The friend that I dropped him that I was angry at called me the next day. Say, guy, what's happened now? Why I calm down? Why I can't lose temper like that? Then we could talk. But instead, Prime Boy said he texted Wumi or called Wumi. That I can't still get it. And then you have to understand that he took Wumi to call out Prime Boy to now come on TV and say, why me? Why me?
The thing is that when you have a girlfriend or a terrible wife and you cannot access to your friends, you use through the woman to access your wife. You want to do good face to the woman. That is what all of them are doing. I don't know if you get it. To get Mohbad is through Wumi. So Wumi knows them very well. So for him to even call Mohbad, he just said, let me call Wumi. You understand? And talk to her.
Now that oh boy, as I go home the next day, this is the call log.
And you be afraid of one girl because you want to have access with your friend.
That will give me
by now I'm expecting a lot from Prime Boy saying everything. Forget about your lawyer. Say, oh guys, if I want you die, he said make her die. This girl not be him. These are the things he has been doing. I know where he is.
Easier said than done. It's easier said than done. Easier said than done.
Let me just
think it's easy.
We are different, Sha. It's not like it's easy. You understand? We are everybody. That is why I say that everybody have a way of doing his thing or her thing. Some people they are there. If they want to kill, they just kill them.
See, the reason why you're talking like this because you're passionate about this case. You want us to win. I know, but you have to think of the other side as well. Prime Boy needs to follow legal advice, otherwise he's gonna put himself in trouble. He will be nailed. He needs to follow legal advice. Same as spending.
Then his hand is not clean. It's following legal advice. His hand is not clean.
No, I don't agree with that, Papa.
But that is what it means. Okay, let me say something. Let me say something now. Let me say me in Prime Boy. And I was in that show. And I say, hey, everybody in the whole world. In this place, the wife and the husband was arguing about the baby. All right? And I came in between. Their argument was just about paternity issue. All right? If I say that alone, that will help Baba Mohbad in the paternity issue. That will help him so much. Prime Boy will be a witness in the court for that already. He has exposed one thing there. And then he continued that as they kept arguing, they were talking about it. In fact, the wife even said that, I'm going to end your career. Just like the other person ended his career. And then the husband told him something too nasty. And then they were saying it. And then I felt like they cannot be saying these things. It's too nasty. And then I came in between them. I said, hey, bro, you stop. Hey, you don't do that, okay? And then I saw my friend. My friend was so angry. My friend turned to the other side of the camp. My friend opened the car. My friend told me to come down. As he told me to come down, immediately I came down. I said, bro, take it easy. What's going on? Okay? And the next thing, my friend was punching me. And I tried to stay away. Okay? Because I know this mood was not good. Okay? This is very clear enough. But according to Prime Boy explanation, in the video that he made before he went to the custody, he said they were arguing, they were quarreling, and it was so hidden. What they were saying was so hidden to him. In fact, he didn't notice it. But the stuff kept popping up. The stuff kept popping up. And it felt like, this place is not the right place that you guys can be doing this. Okay?
Paparano.
Just wait. He said, this is not the right place that you guys can be doing this. And then Mohbad turned to the other side of the car. Mohbad opened the car. Mohbad said, come down. and he challenged Mohbad. Come down for what? Why will I come down? Didn't we come here together? Okay, and then Mohbad was punching him. Okay, that's a provocation right there. Then Mohbad was punching him, and then he didn't do anything because he thought Mohbad was joking. Then the army that were watching, they saw that this guy is taking it serious. Then the army came there. When they came there, they hold Mohbad. This is Prime Boy explanation, showing that there was an altercation here, physical, with him. Mohbad is not here right now to explain his own side of the story. On Prime Boy's side of the story, he didn't punch back. Only Mohbad was punching him. One man fighting, the other man not fighting, watching movie. Okay, then the military hold Mohbad. Mohbad, hey, stay on one side. Prime Boy, come down. The military make him come down from there. Okay, and now when he came down, according to him, he went straight to Cubana. According to somebody who was there that night, who has come here and who they left there together, the person said, Prime Boy did not go straight to Cubana. Prime Boy was standing by the side there, and then Adura and Darosha came chasing Prime Boy, challenging him that, why did you do this? Why did you do this? Okay, and then he ran to Cubana. They chased him away from that scene. And we have been asking Prime Boy since then, were you chased away from that scene? According to what the recent interview, he said at a point he was just running and people could be running behind him, but they didn't know people were running behind him. So people could be walking behind him, people could be running behind him. Is that how chaos, how compound that place was that night? And nobody else know about this thing that is happening.
See.
It's not clear in the story.
Yeah,
it's not clear.
From the last Corona inquest, okay, I could see that Prime Boy has got a very good lawyer, okay, and I could see the way he actually attacked spending. I'm sure, in order for them to kind of emancipate or to set Prime Boy free, he's got to say the truth. He's got no choice. If he doesn't say it,
exactly.
He's
for
got
his
to say
music career, for his music career, it's needed.
Yeah, he's got to say it. He's
not
got to say it. He's got to say it.
We want to hear the whole plain truth from Prime Boy, the whole plain truth. What you know, say it and free yourself from them so that we can focus on them. But not that there are things that are dragging you into the equation. But because of that, you don't want to expose them so that they too may not expose you.
I just want
I'm saying, if something bad happened then that night, that day, all right? Like, if the story is not nice to say it, then they will have to craft a script that will accommodate everybody. And this script that they all are saying is going to free all of them. If all of them maintain this script is meant to free all of them in the criminal court. If all of them stand on this lie of the nurse, this happened, I swear, all of them will go scot-free. People don't know this. People are thinking that because they are lying, so they will go to jail. No, this lie will make them not to go to jail. That's what this lie is there for. So we have to open our eyes and ask them critical questions to be able to unravel what really happened there, not with emotions. And that's why I've refused to speak to them. The moment you go around speaking with them, you begin to feel them right now. You begin to have mercy on them, and you'll not be able to have a sight of what really happened from that show down home.
One thing that has not left my mind since the day of the incidents when Mohbad died was about 24 hours or so. I don't know if I've said this on this platform before. About 24 hours after the death of Mohbad and it was publicized, about second or third day, I was on this platform and the narrative of how Mohbad died was written. This blogger wrote it right there that at the venue, it was his best friend called Prime Boy that hit him with the ring, that blah, 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 blah. Fine. That may be true. It may not be true. But why? Where did that come from?
No, that come from Darosha, who was also there. Darosha was also in that show. Darosha chased him. Darosha and Adura was the one that chased him. Okay, from that place. So it was in the burial day that they make that statement. That statement of Mohbad was stabbed, punched by a ring, was Darosha who made that statement. So I expect Prime Boy to fire back at Darosha. Hey, bro, come, we're all there. You didn't even know what happened. I mean, bro, you are so silent. People are accusing you so many things on your head, but you are so cool. You're so cool-headed. Yeah. I don't understand this kind of thing. If I didn't do something, people are putting me there, they are accusing me. I will not take it soft.
Paprano, what if?
All of them
What if Prime Boy has been advised legally not to speak online? What if? You don't know.
Prime Boy has been speaking online. What do you mean? Prime Boy has been speaking online.
Not to speak about certain things online.
Come on now. Then that certain thing, we should be waiting for it. But until then, we'll keep analyzing that he owes us a lot. Until that time, we'll stop analyzing. But as things stand right now, from all the things that he has said, it doesn't look innocent.
And what I'm suspecting is, if it was actually true that Prime Boy was chased by Adura and Darusha, okay, then most likely that would be due to the injury that Mohbad sustained in the hand, if there was one. Nothing more. Because if Prime Boy had done something worse, there were soldiers there. There were soldiers there. And Mohbad is a star.
Yes, man. Do you know who sent Prime Boy? That's on that question you have to ask.
Wait, you don't know who sent Prime Boy. You don't know what he did.
Thank you. They have to protect him. If Prime Boy come back now and speak the truth, it will implicate him, implicate every other person.
But do not forget that after the incident at the show, Mohbad still fought with me until they got home.
How do you know that?
Because Spendi said that they fought in the car.
No, that's what I'm saying. That you see, they have to write a script. Look, let me tell you something right now. Let us say something bad happened in that show, okay? And if they say it the way it is, that something bad happened here, Mohbad was driven home to die, okay? To plan how everything to cover up for the plans, right? Let's say something bad happened in the show, okay? Just an assumption. Let's say something bad happened in the show, and one big man, okay, was the one who paid his friend to did whatsoever, okay, on his body. And now the wife is aware of this. All of them, they are aware of this. Okay. Now that they all are aware of this that happened there, they know that if anybody should accuse the other person, you did it. The other person will say, but we are all part of it. We all were part of it. So this again will bring all of them into the punishment, and the secret will be exposed. But now they have to cover it. That okay, now since this has happened, let nobody talk to that. Let nobody talk. Make mention of that. Let's just lie on Mohbad that Mohbad hurt himself. Okay, Mohbad was the one who hurt himself by himself. After Mohbad hurt himself, okay, nobody hurt him. He hurt himself. You just say it in a very sweet way that you never retaliated, you never do nothing. He hurt himself. After hurting himself, we got home. We told him to go to the hospital. It was not big. It was something very small. And then a nurse came. Okay, when the nurse came, then upon the nurse treating him, and then from there he passed. They have shifted the blame away from everybody. This is the script. Now nobody go for it.
Paparano.
If they go to court, everybody escapes.
Paparano, if Prime Boy actually made his way to Lekki himself, okay, and then they go to the show together, that's a different thing. But it was Mohbad that called him, that come around, boy, let's go together.
How are you sure? That's what I say. You cannot be sure again, too. You have been too sure on these things, on these guys.
Okay.
Just coach them and give a room. I know of all these things you are saying. I have thought of all of these things. That's what I'm saying. I just need him to clarify some basic things, and then we take him away from the equation. But as things stands, there's nothing we'll do. We keep coming back to the equation. Yeah, and his name is always there.
There are too many conspiracy theories.
Well, if we cannot be sure that Mohbad called Prime Boy, definitely, because Mohbad is not here to speak for himself. He's not here to defend himself.
Exactly.
There will be a call log. There will be a call log.
What we should hold on. What we should be asking ourselves right now? Do I think all those things that happened, some of the police doesn't know what happens to Mohbad, or some of Mohbad's friends, and where is that guy? That guy that the cameraman that followed Mohbad to that show. Is he not aware of what happened, the same that happened in that show from the beginning to the end? Okay, let's say from that show to the house. Where is that guy? Why did they arrest?
The guy who announces that
yes,
and he was there throughout with camera.
Okay, where is that guy? Why is police not? Sorry, ma'am. Sorry. Why is police not get that guy arrested? By questioning him.
The guy has been questioned.
Would they say?
The guy has been questioned.
Okay.
He has been questioned, all of them.
Okay. Now, if all of them has been questioned, both industry gods that Wunmi said, they all knew what happens to Mohbad, but who is going to take the lead by saying the truth of what actually happens to Mohbad on that very day?
What if the
Nobody is
baby's
going
father
to say,
sent Prime Boy? What if the baby's father sent Prime Boy and they must not expose it? What if the baby's father
Exactly.
sent Prime Boy
So we
and if they
cannot,
expose Prime Boy will expose the baby's father? Go on, they play.
because from that narrative of they are in the club, something they got to the show, something happened. It went to called Cubana. Is it Cubana? Sorry if I'm not pronouncing that name. That man, is it Obi Cubana that hosts that shows?
Just call
Please,
Cubana.
can you
Just
correct me?
Cubana. Just say
Am I?
Cubana. Just say Cubana. Just say Cubana.
Cubana. Okay. That Cubana. You went to call Cubana to come and talk to what's it called? Mohbad. Did he later come back to you? Go back to what's it called? Prime Boy? Did he later go back to Prime Boy by telling Prime Boy all is well? They left. Prime Boy said they left him. Why did they left Prime Boy in that show? And they all drove off to the house. And what did Cubana later talk to Mohbad about? What did he talk to Cubana? Talk to Mohbad about? And who was there when Cubana was talking to Mohbad? What did he tell Mohbad? Those are the things that we should look into in that shows. At least there's something could have said. Okay, something lead to something. They called you. What did you say? What are the things you do? But now, when the incident now happened, Cubana kept mute. At least you could have said, "This is what I witnessed in the show. They came to me, and this is my response to them." But none of them. He didn't come out to say anything. He kept mute. Why is he mute? This is where I said you can see our government, if they're actually doing, if they want to work, they will work. If they don't want to work, they will not work. Because why? The people controlling them. They are controlling. It's coming. Don't talk about so person and they stay mute. They will tell them who to talk about and who not to talk about, what to say and not what to say. If not, those guys, all of them, they will pick them one by one. And we need one solid person. They should that Darosha, when they arrested that Darosha, why did they free Darosha? So just easy, just go like that. Somebody that embalmed Mohbad in their house without giving any authority to do that, and they free him to walk away. Why? Who did that? What excuse? What did Darusha tell them that happened and they free him just like that to go home? Oh, you are free to go home. You did nothing wrong. Just like that. Did you see that? So there is more to this case. To my own point of view. Yes, ma'am. Please go ahead.
I'm sorry to interrupt you. We'll continue in a second. I just want to say this to that person that is saying that we sit down there talking about all of these. And most times these Wunmi camp people, they will say to us that, what are we talking about? Were we there? Did we see? Did we do this? Did we do that? We should wait till the result. No, we're not waiting for the result. We can come together and think and analyze from what we have seen so far. We're allowed to. So anybody saying there that we're just wasting our time or why are we doing this? It is normal for us because we have brain to think, and we can think and analyze. We can see. Even when you go to court, if you go to court on a hearing, they have the jurors. The jurors are public set from public, random picked from public people. They don't have to be lawyers. I don't know whether that happens in Nigeria, but in abroad, every court hearing, they pick jurors. They send letters to jurors that are normal. That is normal people that don't even have anything to do with law. They don't have, you could be young, you could be old. They will pick you to be part of the jurors. Why do they have jurors? Because people that are not even in the legal system can think as well. During a court hearing, jurors come together. They give them a separate room to come together and think about what they've heard in court. They analyze as well. Their input is important as well. they take the input. So when we come together here and we analyze and we think and we deliberate, we are not senseless. We know what we're doing. Please go ahead, Golden Cell.
The thing, most of those people, we don't need to
Thank you.
listen
Someone
to them.
wants to speak to.
Yeah, yes, I want to say something. Those people, we don't need to listen to them because analyzing issues like this is making us to learn. So in case we are not praying for bad thing, but if something like this happened to you, be able to ask
Can
questions.
somebody hear me here?
Yes, we are hearing
Am
you
I
clearly.
being
You
heard?
can. Yes. Yes.
Okay, I thought I've been talking. No one is hearing.
Okay, no, we're hearing
Okay,
you.
sorry. Let me
So,
quickly say
let me
this thing
finish what I
before
want to say.
Natural
Okay.
go straight into our point. Please, I want to kind of disagree with Pepperano on this matter of Prime Boy a little. See, Prime Boy identify himself as a wrestler, like a boxer. Now, in the rule of boxing game, once the moment you begin to go for training for boxing, you have no right to fight anybody outside the ring. It's a rule. If you dare it, you go to prison. So, and I have been on his life when he identified himself as a boxer. That those days, he will even take Mo to, a stadium where he trained. And Mo too will be one call Mo noni he share like fighting. So I want to believe him on that part where he said Mohbad hit him and he didn't reciprocate. Because if he had tried it, it's not what we are talking here, we will talk. So I want to agree, or I want to accept his narration on that little basics. So let me go straight to the next one, which is the first question Papa said. He said, criminal mind, let's think outside the baby. I have a short submission outside the baby. Wumi has been a loose girl. Mohbad loves her. So he have tried all his way to see that he change her ways or talk to her to stop fornicating or going after guys. When he realized she could not stop, it has become an addiction. He decided to go using her to sing music. Despite he sings with her, she never stopped because he don't date the blood. Now, this lady Congo can bring belle. Plenty song allegedly on this point now. Allegedly, she can't go bring belle. When she bring belle, the guy no say no be him get belle. He use and sing. Abi everybody, she be use and sing. The guy born, he still use and sing. Everything where they go on, he still use and sing. Now, if that boy eventually did not marry that girl, to my own reasoning, okay, outside the box from that baby, if that boy refused to marry that girl will not be able to settle for any man like around Lagos. Why? Because Mo have sang about her, and anyone that knows her, that heard that Mohbad sing music about this in wife, he will, even if he's willing to marry that girl, he will not marry again. Mohbad is fear by your in the first place. You get? He doesn't hide all her things. He exposed her to the world. Now, the moment the boy realized she was pregnant, allegedly, we were told that they have done DNA. We were told they've done DNA. And when they did that DNA, the boy knows, and he knows the calculation according to him himself. This baby is not my baby. And the persons must have taken him, allegedly, taken him to tell him, Oga, you know who I am. You know who will be. Please, keep this thing to yourself. Keep this thing to yourself. So, that is why Mo must have told his friend that no, his name is Light. Because Bokpe Boya, the truth will come out. Ni. Do you get? Now, all this while Mohbad tried to throw the baby overboard. Is a as in Omu Ifunadani. And the alleged father of that baby must have been hearing Mohbad has been trying to throw the type. So on this point now, Mo with Wumi in that show, in that party, were dragging concerning their why Toshima Soromi Sita, why Toshima Mama Femi so like I don't know if I'm trying to pass the message. Wumi Mohbad must have been talking to her anyhow in the presence of his friends, because already baby had to tell Mohbad he must be rude, and that's why Prime Boy is trying to say, oh, stop talking about these things. You're like, Omo, get out. You can't tell me what to say. So he was rude as he own Shoma and Jabba Jabba because of the way she has bring herself. Then these things, he dropped Prime Boy from the car. Let's now say what prompted that fight. Me, if you ask me, according to the last inquest, according to my own source, they said, Pending said, there was a case of Canadian visa. Well, we all know Wumi is a jealous lover. We all know that. Wumi, even the way she speaks, it shows that she's a jealous lover. If you friend Wumi boyfriend, you are in trouble. That's a kind of person. If Wumi catch you, say you the smell in boyfriend area, you are in trouble. That's how she sound, and that's how her actions seems. So she's a good jealous lover. So Wumi had gone to that show because she wants to be involved in every of his activities. For him not to come and japa and leave her, for no man to marry. I'm trying to take us out of that baby. It is not about the baby right now. It's about her personal self-interest. Her own personal self-interest. She's a jealous lover. She doesn't want to release Mohbad for any lady. And she wants him to remain and take care of a baby that isn't his own. Now, Mohbad, are you not curious why Wumi have to leave Nigeria? Are we not curious how Sesame Larry has to leave Nigeria before the cry of Mohbad? You should draw our curiosity to that extent. These people have worked, have planned. I told you guys time ago, I had a dream. Mohbad came to my house, walked into my house, told me he came for a show. And he took me to a journey. I saw Wumi. I saw her within the group of men discussing how they will buy this guy. And this in that dream, Mohbad was telling me, as they are going inside. I came to my life, I said this dream. And it took me to somewhere again. There is juju involved in the pie of Mohbad. Because we went to a hut where there is a man that has plenty snake in a nylon bag on the table on the other side. So there is juju involved in this pie of Mohbad. Either after the pie or before the pie. There is spirituality involved. I'm trying to tell us this thing for fact. Outside that baby was just a coincidence, like an victim of circumstances. Wumi did what she did for her own selfish interest. Now, nobody will want to have her because Mo has finished her. Mo has finished her. No man in that Lagos will want to have Wumi because every song he sang, he called Siwa, he called Cynthia. And anyone that knows how to know Mohbad will have problem with her along the line. I'm telling you this for free, according to my brother Andy, for free. So there is a case of Canadian visa. There is a case of the other one, which is a picture that the DJ, according to Pending in the last inquest, the picture he showed her of Mohbad and his new babe abroad. So when you put these two together, it is Wumi's selfish interest that made her by that guy. So that was the fight. And you heard Prime Boy. He said it is a family matter they were arguing about when he gave audience to the TVC news. Family matter is their family matter. So these two things has made them mistakenly, according to Chess, or who was that said it can be a mistake. Okay, it can be a mistake, but it has happened. It has happened, and who buy by sword, we also buy by sword. If you by knife, you go by knife. You go by gun, you go by gun. Ni. That is what my Bible said to me. So it is just like this. The jealousy has prompted me to do what she did. Sorry to Mohbad. Now, Mohbad going to Canada. Will he go to Canada alone? Because automatically that baby isn't okay. Let's not even go there. We don't want to talk about the baby here. But he cannot go with Wumi because Wumi cannot leave her baby in Nigeria and follow Mohbad to Canada. Already they have showed Mohbad picture of girlfriend, Wumi picture of Mohbad girlfriend. Oh. Don't forget. They have showed Wumi that Mohbad has one baby. Oh. So if he's going, you can't go without me. And since the baby is not his own, there's no how she can leave the baby of 5 months and follow Mohbad. So automatically, if I cannot have you, nobody can have you. That's the summary of my thinking outside the baby. If Wumi cannot have Mohbad, no woman will have Mohbad. So that's what prompts the crying of our lovely brother Mohbad. And him too, he did an error. Mohbad did one error, I want to say here. Now, you know that this beginning not be your own. You want to travel Canada. You know, in fact, if you have uncle in one village that nobody knows, you're supposed to plan and go because already you don't use mouth to kill this girl. No man go down with this girl again. And the father of that pikin wants make that girl they under a man so that he not go expose on your own family until time reach when the pikin go down grow which one stage. So it's just plenty. It's just okpo le. If you reason am okpo. Chena Olori Sekina you want carry male child go house go meet. Sure you want die ni. You understand? You know they walk anywhere. So Mohbad exposed her, and along the line, he still want to leave her and go. So when the old breeze will come blow, Fire Yash will come open. Say truly, what this boy they sing, now it happen, now it happen. Because if Mohbad reach there, he go still sing. Say I don't finally escape from Wumi hand. So bad they Oshima corny. Oshima say owe labi lo ye ki o ma je o. O ti escape. You know, if he reach there, he go drop one hit. Another hit, you know want. Now that hit, my sister Wumi no want. So this is my own thinking outside our lovely baby Liam. The Liam, the prince of the princes.
Man,
Thank you guys.
It all. You don't need to. We don't need to talk much because that is the full analysis. You understand? You just drop. Because if you look the whole matter, and I say it just be because for Wumi don't want to be disgraced. That is why she cannot do DNA. She knows everything. And you want to be covered up like what you said. You know, sometimes when you get pregnant with some big men, say, I don't want to make my family know. I use God beg you. I go say, no worry. The boy, when I dey marry now, small boy, I will cover him. You get so. But Mohbad now one kind church boy. When he begin the open eye, you don't know how to run things. Might just put that like that. You don't know how to run things. Any little things, you will bring them out. And women don't need all those kind of things. You came back from abroad. Like that show that they went to, is because they have given him that show for a long time. That is why, because when you look at Mohbad's body for the whole thing, like for that period, that very day of the show, if you see that video, you will see that the body did not carry it. Like he has this body info, but you just have to go. And from there, everything come out. Wunmi don't want him to travel. Wunmi want him that we die here. You are not going anywhere. No man, no woman will take you. We started together. You understand? You are not going any place. And that is the real argument. And it's because of that UK girl. It's because of that UK girl. Because some women will not take it. That never. According to me, he says it's his first boyfriend. According to him, because nobody was there. I'm not there. Nobody is there. Mohbad is his first boyfriend. But Mohbad is not his first boyfriend. And he has top people. That's what I keep on saying. Because that girl is not the only one planning all those things that he's doing. There are people backing her. Say, don't worry, nothing they happen. Not today. We have been on these things before, nothing happened. And that is why you see that Wunmi have this heart. If not for her age, no small girl of 25, I be according to her, that will be acting this like small girl. She will be afraid and just say what happened and end the whole matter. I think that is all I have to say because you have given all the analysis.
Okay, I want to say something. I will not say I disagree in some aspects of I am Yinkade, yes. The reason why I said that, don't forget that though Wunmi can be a jealous partner, it's fine, it's cool, but don't forget that she is not the only one that can do that, that can carry that mission. No, she cannot carry that mission all by herself. Now, let's go back to what Abu Ebe said. I don't know why I'm going back on that VN. I'm sorry if you guys don't mind. I'm taking you back on that VN again. If you remember, Abu Ebe said, only negligence ya negligence ye look ba. Check us up in negligence ye. But we say negligence. There's a lot of things being attached to it. Could it be you are not focusing? Oloju o firiran. You have eyes, but you cannot see. At least you know. Then let me take you back to that show again. The manager wasn't there, which is Sheyi. When Mohbad traveled to UK, they traveled together. Anywhere Mohbad go, the manager must go with. She must go with him. Her name is Sheyi Tobirini. You know. So why didn't Sheyi go with Mohbad to that show? Sherry, what we are saying here now is not only about Wunmi. I want us to have that in our mind. Not only Wunmi, but it covers a lot of people. But we are paying attention on Wunmi because Wunmi is the Aya, the owner, is the next person that is close to Mohbad. And she is not speaking up. When we leave Wunmi, go to the other people. The managers too is kind of close to Mohbad because it goes to show with Mohbad anywhere Mohbad goes. Anywhere Mohbad have a show, he will go. He will go there and anywhere Mohbad want to participate, you have to go with Mohbad. Yeah. Why didn't Sheyi go with Mohbad on that very day? Kolo now, but when you're lost in UK ni. Let's assume Sheyi was there. That Sheyi will see what is going on. And that time, Noni, what's it called? Naira Marley and Sam Larry, they all traveled. All of them, they are not around. Do you know how many people that are not around? Me o Simbe, I know conspiracy. They are not there. They traveled. Different excuses. They all traveled. Different places, giving different narrative. Wunmi is now in the one here at this point now. Let's assume Wunmi too àṣírí everybody. Do you think wípé kò ní pa ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ ènìyàn lára ni? They purposely left Wunmi in that jungle because they knew that if they speak, if Wunmi can never talk, Wunmi ò tó bẹ́ẹ̀ láti sọ̀rọ̀, because why ni wípé when they will tell them that they are not around, they are not available when the incident happened. I'm thinking on the other way around now. I'm sorry, I'm not being biased. I'm just saying it the way I can express myself. Now they push Wunmi to that angle. Wọ́n ti fi shock sí lẹ́sẹ̀, wọ́n wá yọ shock yẹn. Are we not thinking from that aspect too? If it's jealousness, ṣé o máa wá fi torí jealousness yẹn nìkan kó fi carry that kind of mission without another person supporting her? Do you think it's only that jealousy that actually happened and Wunmi, police are not doing anything about it? And some people are there backing her up. She feel comfortable when she's hurting. Do you think it's only Wunmi? No. Because they knew that Wunmi ò lè sọ̀rọ̀. Tó bá fi lè sọ̀rọ̀, they have a way to take themselves out of this jungle. Mi ò sí nílé now, ìgbà tí incident yẹn ṣẹlẹ̀. I'm not around. I traveled. I'm not there. I didn't witness anything. So they push her there. On why you're shocking. The mission was accomplished because she was there. Don't forget that even it's got a point. They say Wunmi don't want to go to the house with Mohbad. Wunmi fẹ́ lọ lodge sí hotel ni. She wants to go to the hotel, but Mohbad did not let her go to the hotel. Assuming Wunmi have he have a way to go to that hotel on that very day. Wunmi too will tell you. Every one of us too, we would say that Wunmi ò sí nínú ilé nígbà tí incident yẹn ṣẹlẹ̀. I'm sorry, I want you to look at it from that angles too. Don't say that. I know, don't say that because you are siding this and that. Excuse me.
Is anyone here?
Yes, sorry, I have to attend to something quickly. So like I was saying, assuming Wunmi did not have time, she have a way to go to that hotel when they are coming back from that show. She didn't go to the house with Mohbad. Every one of us will still come back here and said, Wunmi ò sí nínú ilé nígbà tí ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ yẹn ṣẹlẹ̀. She's not in the house. She wasn't present in the house when the incident happened. Did you see now? The narrative is not changing now. But because Wunmi is in the house with Mohbad, that was the reason why we all put all our attention on her. Because she should be able to give a proper explanation. You understand? So that is the reason why we are paying attention, because we expect, okay, since you are there, tell us what happened. And those people outside, okay, all of them, the number one excuses they will tell you, I'm not there. I'm not in Nigeria. I'm not around. You can see when they asked Naira Marley, and when Naira Marley was asking some certain questions, asking questions that, okay, kini, you said hospital will not be low, talo wambe, who was kinikon, You see, Naira Marley was trying to, ask some certain question about what happened. And everybody was saying, Naira Marley Sam Larry is not there, Prime Boy is not there, they are not around, Sheyi is not around, everybody is not around, except Wunmi, Beladura, and Darusha that is in the house, and other people in the house. Like, I don't know their names, sorry. Except them. So if not, now let's look at it now. Who is calling Sam Larry? And who is Sam Larry talking to? Sam Larry is not in Nigeria. Okay, at that time. Who is calling Sam Larry? Who is Sam Larry talking to that all stations settles want to be seen? And he is not in Nigeria. I don't see. I'm just saying my own. I'm not saying you should side me or not. Tori Tabaro, Yoruba will say,
it's true now, my sister. You are telling the truth.
Yoruba will say, when you think forward, try to think backward at the same time so that you can balance the equation. because we have interest that yes, that is the pain that a lot of us have in mind, that we are not saying the thing the way we're supposed to be. But if we want to talk about it generally, on a general way, general flow, we should able to ask who is the person calling Sam Larry that all station settles wants to be seen. And it's not in Nigeria, like he claimed. Yes, it's not in Nigeria. And his phone is working. She phone will soroni.
Yes.
Naira Marley is not in Nigeria. Is that phone not working? She is not in Nigeria. Is that phone not working? We should ask questions. I'm not being biased. I'm just saying my mind the way it is. Because our focusing on Wumi, I just try to divert again so that we can ask questions from other people too. What is it on? What your shock? Let's say, show that be. But boy, no, you can draw now. Who are the industry gods that Wumi is calling? Wumi is mentioning. Wumi said the industry gods will not let us speak. Who are the industry gods? Because they will not speak about sorrow. Oh my Beni. So I will use that as fear. Let me use fear. That fear. Okay, topa feel sorrow anything. If Wumi should say anything now. Ultimately, le defend that at this point of time. But the only thing, tell me fini kini pẹ̀lú Wunmi ni wípé that DNA nìkan tó bá yẹ police ó ṣe DNA yẹn tó dẹ̀ proof pé Mohbad ló lọ́mọ yẹn wallahi me I will not have problem with her, because the other way round I have to think wípé òun ní kọ́kọ́ ló wà nínú scene yẹn ta lẹni tó ń pe Sam Larry bá sọ̀rọ̀ now ṣọ́n wine ara wọn ni who is he talking to? Wọ́n ti gbé sin, wọ́n ti gbé gbìn. Who are you talking to? Ta lẹ ń bá sọ̀rọ̀. Who are you talking to? Now, àwa ṣetán àwẹ̀ tán. The day that Davido came outside, I was so happy. Davido ṣe o máa jẹ́ ká gba tètè rí justice wa o. I'm so happy. I was dancing in my room that thank God Davido is involved now. Wọ́n máa tètè jẹ́ kárí. After candle night, we don't hear anything again. All of them just shoot their mouth. Nobody talk again.
Which
we don't hear anything again.
He celebrate Mohbad.
We don't hear anything again. Nobody is talking justice for Mohbad again. So ọ̀rọ̀ tó wà nílẹ̀ yìí ó gba ọgbọ́n gan. We need to apply wisdom. I don't want us to just channel our energy on only Wunmi. I'm not siding her, but let's come back again. Let's go back. In that VN, also named on one Abu Ebe, only Abu Ebe, only Edemo, Iyatemi atoko mi je o, Edemomi, but Abu Ebe say only mi o mweri, I do not know you. Okay, now, please, I'm asking, I'm sorry if I'm being rude here. What is the proof, or how can we be sure, very sure, that Wunmi, Abu Ebe doesn't know Wunmi truly? Are you looking at it from that angle? To jẹ́ pé ó wá ń try láti yọ ara ẹ̀ kúrò. He's trying to take away himself. Gbogbo wọn wá ń yọ lẹ́lẹ́yọ kọ̀ọ̀kan. You understand? Tabanika wo. Bẹ́mi ṣe wo. Ejò lọ́wọ́ nínú. Wọ́n ti nǹkan tí Wunmi ṣe ni wípé tó bá jẹ́ wípé gbogbo àwọn nǹkan tó ń sọ yẹn tó ní ẹ̀dẹ̀mọ̀ ìyà tèmi àtọkọ mi jẹ́ o, ẹ̀dẹ̀mọ̀ nǹkan tèmi àtọkọ mi ti go through. Do you have the VN that you can throw to the world? Ṣé bẹ́ẹ̀ sọ pé ẹ̀mọ̀ mi rí ni ọ̀hún leléyìí now ẹ wò mí sìn ṣé bẹ́ẹ̀ mi àti yín lájọ́ ń sọ̀rọ̀ fídíò leléyìí ṣé bẹ́ẹ̀ mi àti yín lájọ́. When he said I don't know him, when Wunmi said mi ò mọ Sam Larry rí mi ò rí ọba rí, we saw the picture tí wà tó wà àti sàtí Wunmi àti Sam Larry jọ dúró báyìí, they stand like this ọdẹ ìyá picture. Do you have something like that about those people that you are saying? Wípé ẹ̀dẹ̀mọ̀ ìyá tèmi àtọkọ mi jọjọ ẹ̀dẹ̀mọ̀ mi o tó fi ní pé wọn ò mú ẹ rí. Do you have it? If possible you have that proof now, we will say something else. So ẹ jẹ́ ká wò lọ sẹ́yìn. Let's think forward and think backward again. Let ká rò lọ sọ́sùn ká rò lọ sósì. Wọ́n á ní pé ọmọdé gbọ́n àgbà gbọ́n la fi dá ìlú Ifẹ̀. Nobody, we should try as much. Are you talking?
But if you go back to listen to that audio,
I want to chip in to your talk. Do you remember that analysis of that photo they sent to the nurse that made her come that afternoon on Tuesday. You know,
Can
on
you
this
fix your
platform,
audio?
we
I mean, when the audio is not good, let's fix it now. The audio is not coming out well.
Let me
from where?
consult a
My
minute.
side?
I did not see any audio.
From my side?
Yes, now your side.
Okay, I am trying to add more to what Golden Sea is saying so that she can remember and talk about it too. Remember that picture they sent to the nurse. We analyzed it on this platform some time ago. You may be here, maybe you are not here, but the true injury was at the left hand. The real blood, the one that carries the pure blood, the real blood drilling on that bed sheet is on the left hand. That one they sent to the nurse is on the right hand and is a healed wound or a makeup wound. So you can talk about that too. Why would they have?
Again, what are you saying? What are you saying? Again, say it again. Go on.
I said that photo they sent to the nurse that made her come that afternoon. It was the real injury Mohbad sustained is at the left arm, like the arm, where the blood was dropping on the duvet. Then the one they sent to her that everyone is seeing like a small injury is either a healed wound or a makeup wound. If you don't have it, I will try share to someone that will. No, I'll share to you on your DM. You go and see them.
Try to get the video and play it because I don't know the video.
No, it's not a video. It's a video. It's a photo Soma got from Gist Lover that Wunmi them sent to Gist Lover. That is the injury on Mohbad's hand. And when we zoom it, we saw the pure blood. It was not that particular small injury. It was there some months ago. We analyzed that one now. So Mohbad was spied. It may be mistake. Nobody's above mistake. But he was spied.
I'm saying, Ayamika, you are twisting my word. Hold on, sorry, Ayamika. I am not saying they did not buy Mohbad. But I am telling you that a lot of people is being involved in this spying of Mohbad. But in that circles, Wunmi fall victim because why? They want their pankpele fune. Wunmi wa fẹsẹ̀ sí. Pankpe yẹn wa mú Wunmi lẹ́sẹ̀. Àwọn yòókù wa yọ ẹsẹ̀ wọn. You don't understand how that thing is rolling. Now, anybody to what because that VN this money VN that Papariano play now. Ó jẹ́ kí n ronú àwọn kankan pé you can see the way you are playing that VN. I will just listen to it. Mo don da ronú pé could it be pé Pankpe ni wọ́n wá set Wunmi síbẹ̀ tán Wunmi bá tẹsẹ̀ bọ́nú Pankpe yẹn níbi tó ti ń rìn lọ ó wá mú un lẹ́sẹ̀ àwọn yòókù wá fà sẹ́yìn pé mi ò mú ẹ rí. You can, if you listen to that voice, VN, it might be
Please,
possible.
can you open for me?
Don't let us say, hold on, don't let us say because we are saying, Wunmi, hold on, let me.
Sorry, I'm a guest. Oh.
Can you mute Queen? So we should not say what I'm saying that we should not say because Wunmi. We should not say because Wunmi, Gbogbo wa fẹ́ kó give us explanation about what happens to Mohbad. It's cool, we can ask that. But let's try to look other way round. Kagbewo. As in, I don't know if I'm making sense. Let's try to weigh the two things together. Lóòótọ́ Wunmi lè má ní òótọ́. Wunmi can be lying. Torí pé now, irú ẹ̀gàn lè jẹ́ ká mọ̀ tó ẹ̀ mọ́. The way she lies, we might not believe her again. Could it be wípé òótọ́ ló sọ yí pé Abu Ebe ẹ̀dẹ̀ mọ̀ mí but torí pé àwọn yẹn ti rí pé Pankpe ti mú lẹ́sẹ̀ wọ́n wá yọra wọn kúrò pé mi ò mú ẹ rí o ẹlẹ́rùgbẹ́rù ẹ o ìwọ ló mú lẹ́sẹ̀ o ìwọ náà ni kò fojú ara ẹ kò fi yanjú nǹkan ẹ settle yourself I don't know can you try to help me can someone try to help me that aspect
Abu Ebe said I think he's negligent on the side of she not taking him to the clinic earlier, even when he said he doesn't want to go. Please. If that's where you are going with
no, that is not what I'm saying. What I'm saying, I want you to help me in these angles. Chessman, please let me. Hold on. Yes. Let me try to remind you what I want you to talk about for me. I want you to help me in these angles now.
But let me ask.
Could it be okay? Yes, I want you to help me.
Wait, when you said
So I want to say it so that you can put it together.
What you said now is that say gbogbo wọn dẹ páńpẹ́ fún Wùmí wọn á yọ sílẹ̀, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
What kind of
wípé okay, question mi ni pé ṣó wá lè jẹ́ pé òótọ́ ni wípé ẹni sùúrù ṣó lè jẹ́ pé òótọ́ ni wípé Wùmí ó mọ Abu Ebe mọ̀ rí lóòótọ́ ó wá mọ̀ọ́mọ̀ fẹ́ yọ ṣọ́ọ̀kì yẹn kúrò lẹ́sẹ̀ láti rí pé láti rí pé òun náà yẹra pé ló fi deny pé I don't know you o mi ìmú ẹ rí o dá mi ìmú ẹ rí yẹn ó túmọ̀ sí ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀. Can you break that place down for me please? Thank you.
If that was the case, okay, when she said to Abu Ebe, hey mommy now, he turned around to say mi ò mọ̀ ẹ rí, then Wùmí should have said uncle ẹ ti gbàgbé ọjọ́ bye in the same voice note. She didn't do that, did she? She didn't do that. Number one. Number two, she said in that voice note that pé òun mọ̀ Sam Larry rí. Few days after, picture wọn Sam Larry jáde. That shows she's a liar. She is a liar. Then three ni pé wọ́n set me up. What kind of setup? Páńpẹ́ wọ́n wá yọsẹ̀ lẹ́yìn wọ́n wá yọwọ́ lẹ́yìn. Irú páńpẹ́ wọ́n sọ ṣé wọ́n sọ fún ìyàwó ẹ kó lọ pa ọkọ ẹ̀ ni? Ṣé òun stupid ni? So èmi ò agree pẹ̀lú analysis.
I am not speaking for Wùmí. Èmi kò tún fojú no. Ẹ jẹ́ kí Papariano kò tún VN yẹn play. VN yẹn dey try láti I'm trying to talk about that VN that Papariano played. You understand? You know we can listen to it but different meaning. The meaning to me, let me feel sorrow. It's not as if I'm speaking for Wùmí.
Yeah, I know.
You understand?
Hello, Sister Golden Seal.
Yes, Miracle, go ahead.
Ẹ kúṣẹ́ látàárọ̀ mọ́. Ṣé rí nǹkan tèmi náà fẹ́ sọ gẹ́gẹ́ bí òye ọmọdé tèmi mà. Àwọn mọ́mù wa máa ń sọ kinní kan létí mi. Tèmi náà dẹ̀ tí mo máa ń fìlẹ̀ nínú ara mi pé àwọn obìnrin tí a bá nífẹ̀ẹ́ ọkọ wa gidigidi gan mà.
Can you open for me?
Tí wọ́n bá sọ wípé ká yọ ilé ọmọ wa fún ọkùnrin yẹn kó fi dowó, mo nígbàgbọ́ pa máa ṣe. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni àbí bẹ́ẹ̀ kọ́ mà. Sister Golden.
Yes, I'm with you.
Okay. Mo fẹ́ jí kẹ́ máa di point mi mú because mi fẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀ púpọ̀ ẹjọ́ mà. Then that is first question. My second question. Ma, tí a bá nífẹ̀ẹ́ ọkọ wa gidi tí ọkọ wa náà dẹ̀ nífẹ̀ẹ́ wa. According to àwọn nǹkan kan tó ń throw sí online tá dẹ̀ ń rí because gbogbo àwa tá à ń sọ̀rọ̀ yìí àbá wọn gbélé nǹkan tó ń throw sí online àti nǹkan tá à ń gbọ́ là ń follow là ń sọ̀rọ̀ lé lórí. Gẹ́gẹ́ bí nǹkan tí wọ́n throw sí online tí Mohbad tó throw sí ìgbà tó kú tó throw kíní bóyá voice note or whatever tó yóò sọ fún Wùmí pé WhatsApp ń kọ where is my this thing kíní kan ó máa regret. Mo nígbàgbọ́ pé Wùmí àti Mohbad yẹn Mohbad ó ti rely pátápátápátá ó ti finú tán Wùmí gidigidi tí mo ṣe gbọ́ voice note yẹn. Ó túmọ̀ sí pé wọ́n ṣe nǹkan papọ̀ gidigidi tó jẹ́ pé kò sí nǹkan kan tó fẹ́ máa ṣe Mohbad tí Wùmí ò ní mọ̀. Kí wọ́n lọ sí ọ̀dọ̀ mi mo fẹ́ àǹtí ká sọ pé ẹ̀yin bí àbí báwo mo ṣe fẹ́ sọ tí bá torí ó lè fẹ́ ẹ má jẹ́ kí n lọ bẹ̀ yẹn. Kí n sọ pé
ẹ sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe lè express ara yín ẹ mọ̀ kó n sọ fún mi mo ṣe lè sọ lẹ́ẹ̀kan mo lè sọ yẹn
bóyá sì báyìí bóyá ẹ̀yin bí ọmọkùnrin ó wá fẹ́ èmi kí n sọ pé ó fẹ́ èmi mà. Now bóyá ọmọ yín yẹn mo wá pè mo wá ní àmọ́ mi ẹ wá wo ọmọ yín o mi mọ bó ṣe ń ṣe o ẹ jọ kí ni first question tẹ́ máa kọ́kọ́ bí mi tẹ́ bá dé ẹ má bínú mà.
Yes ma, sorry Miracle Child, please can you repeat your question? Ẹ má bínú ẹ jọ̀ọ́.
Okay. Ẹ bí ọmọkùnrin tẹ́ bí yìí ó wá fẹ́ èmi so mo wá pè yín pé mọ́mì ọkọ mi ń ṣe báyìí látàárọ̀ o ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ẹ wá yọjú sí wa o ẹ wá sí inú ilé ọ̀dọ̀ wa ẹ jọ̀ọ́ kí ni first question tẹ́ máa kọ́kọ́ bí mi mà ẹ má bínú mà.
I will ask you what happened to my son. That's my first question.
That is God bless you. Ṣé rí nǹkan tí question tẹ́ ẹ dáhùn yìí ìní answer fún gbogbo nǹkan tẹ́ ń sọ yìí pé àwọn Abu Ebel or whatever. Ṣé rí tá a bá fẹ́ mú olè àbí tá a bá fẹ́ mú eku nínú ilé tá a lo gbogbo nǹkan tá a rí ẹ rí pé àwọn ọmọ mi wá olden days yẹn wọ́n máa ń dẹ kinní kan wọ́n máa ń fi mú eku mi mọ́ kí náà ti máa ń porúkọ kinní yẹn bí irin báyìí.
Páńpẹ́ ló máa ń pè àbí.
God bless you. Esma, this Wunmi for me tó bá ṣe pé ibi tí Nàìjíríà wa ti jẹ́ olóòótọ́ tó yẹ pé láti ibi tí ẹni tó jẹ́ olórí Nàìjíríà pátápátá títí dé ìsàlẹ̀ because mo mọ̀ yìí pé Ọlọ́run tóbi lọ́ba káṣá kéèyàn má lọ bẹ̀ yẹn ṣẹ́rí tó bá mú Wunmi all this whoever bullying because ìjọ tí wọ́n na Mohbad tó ń show pé bóyá Sam Larry na Mohbad kò possible kí Wunmi má mọ̀ even kò tiẹ̀ má sí bẹ́ńgbà tó kọ́ bá gbé àpá wọnú ilé ṣé kò ní ìyàwó ò ní bí ọ̀pọ̀ pé kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀ ṣé Mohbad ò ní ṣàlàyé fún Wunmi ni. Ṣé rí tẹ́ a bá fẹ́ rí justice for my own thinking tá a bá fẹ́ tí mo dẹ̀ nígbàgbọ́ gan lé lórí not thinking wallahi they should arrest this Wunmi. Tọ́mọ́ tí wọ́n arrest ẹ̀ tán ẹ̀ pé wọ́n máa sọ pé àwọn kan lọ sẹ́wọ̀n àwọn kan ṣe kinní kan kò ń ṣe gbogbo àwọn tó lọ sẹ́wọ̀n ló ń jìyà máa Ọlọ́run ní jẹ́ ká rógun ẹ̀wọ̀n lágbára Ọlọ́run àdẹ àtòyí tó tiẹ̀ dáńbẹ́ àtẹ tí ò dá Ọlọ́run jẹ́ ká rí. Tí wọ́n bá fi tọ́mọ́ tọ́jọ́ Wunmi kẹrí all this I don't know you o all this bullying o all this ta ló lọ́mọ o all this lágbájá ló lọ́mọ o kinní kan ló lọ́mọ o in tá a fẹ́ mọ̀ wà lọ́wọ́ Wunmi because kò sí nǹkan tó gbúdọ̀ ṣe ọkọ nínú ilé tíyàwó ò gbúdọ̀ má mọ̀ sí. Even kí ọkọ Esma àǹtí Sherry wọ́n máa sọ kinní kan wọ́n ní tí ọkùnrin bá yàn àlè àṣírí máa ń tètè ń tú ṣùgbọ́n àwọn obìnrin tá a bá yàn àlè my dear sister kò kí ń tú Ọlọ́run fún wa ní gbogbo ìta wọ́n kàn sọ pé ọkùnrin ò ní ọpọlọ kankan o let me tell you the facts àfi tí a bá fẹ́ mú ọkùnrin ló yà kù Ọlọ́run fún àwọn obìnrin lágbára gidigidi mà so let's forget about somebody is bullying somebody or whatever to know the truth and to get good result for this this Mohbad wallahi azim ọwọ́ Wunmi ló wà ọwọ́ Wunmi ni gbogbo so tá bá wá put blame Esma tá bá ẹ máa gbọ́ àǹtí mo fẹ́ hand ẹ lè finish.
Just a minute please ẹ má bínú just a minute ẹ jọ̀ọ́ mà ṣẹ́ríkẹ́ tó débì báyìí Papariano play VN kan ó wà lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ VN yẹn là ń sọ̀rọ̀ lé lórí bó ṣe yé èmi sí lèmi ṣe túmọ̀ ẹ̀ ẹ má bínú kó yẹ pé mò ń speak fún mi but bí VN yẹn ṣe yé èmi sí
speak fún mi àǹtí ẹ má get me wrong
ó ti yé yín.
no wallahi azim mi sọ pé ẹ ń speak fún mi no mo sọ pé ń speak fún Wunmi o tẹ́ bá speak fún Wunmi millions of people ń wo program ní online ẹ ti máa mo gbogbo comment yẹ kí n tó come up sorry àwọn èèyàn ti máa ṣépè ń bíbá yìí tẹ́ bá come up because kì í ṣe pé for me mi ò sọ yìí pé bóyá bákan bọ̀ tó máa ní kèmí ṣe ìdájọ́ tèmi pé ká má lo ti bóyá ti ìjọba or whatever tó bá ń ta ló pa Mohbad o èmi gẹ́gẹ́ bí ẹnìkan o màá sọ pé Wunmi ni even kò má mọ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ because nígbà tó réèyàn tó pa ọkọ ẹ̀ ó dẹ̀ ní truly ẹ̀ ti ń jìyà láti 27 years ẹ̀ ti ń fẹ́ra kinní kan òun ló disfẹ́jì ẹ̀ àǹtí ẹni tá a nífẹ̀ẹ́ tí ẹnì kankan bá touch ẹ̀ àwọn obìnrin are ready láti do any fucking shit láti side ọkọ wa yẹn láti fight fún ọkọ wa even kọkọ wa ya dẹdẹ kó lóhùn níjà kó máa kí ìwà báyìí kó lóhùn níjà tó bá fi lè lọ bẹ́ẹ̀ nìyẹn jà ó máa kóhùn lé mi ò wà láì á máa jẹ́ kó yẹ pé tí n bá wá jàjà yìí tán o tó bá fẹ́ lé mi kóhùn lé kó lé mi kóhùn lé as far as tá a bá nífẹ̀ẹ́ ọkùnrin yẹn àfi tá a bá nífẹ̀ẹ́ ni so gbogbo game tí Wunmi gan play gbogbo game tó ń play ó ń show wípé òun gangan ò nífẹ̀ẹ́ Mohbad ó ń show wípé gbogbo nǹkan táwọn èèyàn ń sọ wípé okay o wọ́n ti fẹ́ ṣe kinní kan o wọ́n kàn set òun in ní kọ́wọ́ lè tẹ́ o òun gan ti ń wùwà ẹ̀ òun gogo Wunmi yẹn gogo gbogbo nǹkan tó ń ṣe right from the beginning òun gogo ní irú kí ló fẹ́ ṣe mí tọ́máyà fẹ́ pa mí kan yà pa mí o I will say the truth as far as I love my husband I will definitely say the truth this is the person that spy my husband this is my this is the person that is bullying this is whatever but òun gan wẹ́ ò mọ́. Let me come what is it called this about this is one kings kan ló ní ọmọ kìnní kan ló ní ọmọ kìnní kan ló lọ́mọ àǹtí tí obìnrin ò bá ṣe yàmàyàmà for this all this allegation tó ń sọ pé nìkan ló lọ́mọ yẹn I will definitely come out even ma sọ ní gbangba pé nobody should pay for the DNA test I by myself I will pay for it máa jáde sí mi bá ní ọlọ́pẹ́ nínú isma látijọ́ tí wọ́n ti sọ pé èèyàn kú mà láti at least mama so I'm going to 40 years tí wọ́n ti sọ pé èèyàn kú mo fẹ́ lè ní this Mohbad ó fi mi dé mi bí mo ṣe máa ń gbọ́ orin ẹ̀ tó tí mo ṣe like orin ẹ̀ tó wà láì mi mẹ́ni tó kọ orin yẹn àfìgbà tó kú yẹn kọ́nà má jẹ́ ká fi ikú lókìkí esma 24/7 tí máa open TikTok báyìí Mohbad má dẹ̀ máa dá sunkún nínú ilé ó ń jó mi lára bí ìgbà tó wá ṣe pé Ọlọ́run má jẹ́ kí n rí kú ọkọ kí n má rí kú ọmọ kẹ́ni kankan wá má fojú sunkún ọmọ àbí ọkọ nínú wa ó ń touch me so for me that I'm don't even relate to this guy I don't even mo te marry gan kọ́ lọ́mọ jẹ́ ká pàdé mo ìta ni mo fẹ́ mọ̀ ó ń jó mi lára gbogbo ayé gbogbo àgbáyé mi látijọ́ tó ti bí mi ò rí kán sọ pé èèyàn kú rí bẹ́yẹn kó fi gbogbo àgbáyé bẹ́yẹn so ìdùnnú kankan ló yẹ pé kó máa jẹ́ fún ruhu mi yẹn pé tó bá ṣe wípé kò lọ́wọ́ níbẹ̀ ní tòótọ́ ìdùnnú kan ló yẹ pé kó máa sọ fún ṣọkọ mi ní gbogbo èèyàn wá dìde fún báyìí tó bá ṣe pé kò ní ọwọ́ nínú ẹ̀ mà ó ń gangan fúnra lára ẹ̀ ibi tí ayé máa gbé dé gbogbo owó tán sọ pé because of kíní kan yẹn kíní nonsense yẹn ibi tí ayé máa gbé dìsù mí yẹn dé òun gan wàhálà ìrandíran kò ní ever mú òṣì mọ́ owó tó ná dá fún yẹn just fucking shit small money tó bá ṣe wípé kò lọ́wọ́ nínú ẹ̀ ní tòótọ́ tó dẹ̀ come out with her full chest kìnìkan cut tomorrow nìkan collapse àtàwọn that useless bloody idiots àwọn àbúrò Mohbad yẹn náà okay kí n tẹ má lọ bíbẹ̀ yẹn a tún rí evidence kan ní online gbogbo nǹkan tó yẹ pé kí òyìn mi máa fi máa tó fi yẹ pé kó yọ rẹ̀ tó bá ṣe pé tòótọ́ ọwọ́ ẹ̀ mọ́ nìyẹn o now ẹnìkan ń bú yẹn ní online wípé
ẹjọ́ miracle ẹ má bínú
sà
ṣé ó possible ṣé ẹgbẹ́ òyìnbó so possible kẹ́ bá fún wa lóyìnbó pẹ̀lú everything so àwọn èèyàn máa benefit but tẹ́ bá wà comfortable ní Yorùbá kò sí problem.
a máa ma míìzì ẹ̀ papọ̀ àwọn ò lọ sí school but a máa ma míìzì ẹ̀ papọ̀ ẹ má bínú sà.
tẹ́ ò bá mọ yín lára kò sí problem a sọ Yorùbá yín lọ.
ẹ jẹ́ kí mi máa sọ Yorùbá mi lọ ẹ má jẹ́ ká tẹ̀ fi òyìnbó kún kí àwọn ẹ mọ̀ pé Yorùbá tá a bá ń sọ Yorùbá.
ẹ jẹ́ kó lọ Yorùbá comprehensively à ń gbọ́ what I understand.
ẹ sọ̀rọ̀ ń lọ a máa fi yá àwọn èèyàn tó bá yẹ máa sọ̀rọ̀ ń lọ.
ẹ má bínú sà àwọn ò lọ sí school ni ẹ má bínú sà. torí tá a bá ń sọ English àwọn èbó tó lé ní English ló wá sọ ẹ jẹ́ rárá máa sọ Yorùbá mi màá máa caution ẹ jọ̀ ń tòrọ I don't want to talk too much torí kí nìyẹn ń wọnú fame mi please so atúrí kinní kan ní online sir wọn ẹnìkan ń bully mi pé
just to let you guys know I mean I'm gonna try to still address everything that she has said in English so don't worry about that. She just I'm
so sorry everybody I'm so sorry please.
Yeah, she's in the mood and so let her just say it probably in the Yoruba language the way she felt she can best express herself concerning the situation, the condition at the moment. So if there's anything you need on that, I will give it to you. Okay, I heard everything she said so far and it's very educative and it's wisdom is what you need to hear. But anyway, go on where you enjoy.
So ẹnìkan tó post kìíní kan sí online ní wọ́n ní ìgbà tí inú ilé Mohbad wọ́n show ibi step case here àwọn kìíní àwọn orin tó máa ń wà ńbẹ̀ yẹn wọ́n ní kìíní yẹn ẹ mọ̀ pé téèyàn bá ń jà as in bóyá argument àbí nǹkan kan ibẹ̀ yẹn wọ́n ló tẹ̀ I think bóyá Ferron àbí nǹkan ni mo ń follow wọ́n show kìíní yẹn wọ́n ló tẹ̀ wọ́n ló bend wọ́n wá bí omi léèrè pé kí ló tẹ́ rẹ̀ yẹn. Andre. God bless you ma. ìyẹn ó yẹ pé kẹ́rí àwọn nǹkan yìí tó ṣe for me tó bá ní pé ká tiẹ̀ kọ́kọ́ lọ wo pa àti rí justice fẹ́ni tó pa. For me, I'm so sorry to say this online. Wùmí ni mo máa mú ní number 1 because of ìyàwó tó jẹ́. Now, wọ́n tún wá screenshot sí face Wùmí. Wọ́n tún post ẹ̀ sí online. Wọ́n ní bíbẹ̀ Wùmí kí ló àwọn nǹkan yìí just kí ni èkó I don't say mo ti ní mo fẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀ lórí kí ni mo bí even tó bá ti ń sọ̀rọ̀ nípa case yìí mo máa fẹ́ but with nǹkan tí mò ń gbọ́ ló mú mi tún jáde pé no I have to. wọ́n tún screenshot or face yẹ wọ́n ló wú it means that maybe wọ́n lè lọ sí show wọ́n fẹ́ ju ọmọ sí omi kan wọ́n fẹ́ ṣe kinní kan ẹ̀dẹ́lé ìjà ń jà nínú àwọn ọ̀rọ̀ gan tó ń pa tí mo ti mọ̀ pé kò tiẹ̀ àwọn nonsense something tó tiẹ̀ ń sọ ó ní òun ṣe jollof rice fried rice kan òun ṣe kinní kan ìkan tó wọ́n tún gbẹ́jọ́ kan dé wọ́n tún náà sọ yìí pé àdúrà ń ṣe indomie wọ́n wá twist the brain wa wọ́n dọpọlọ all over the world we don't even talk about Nigeria anymore we are talking about worlds. Kí ẹjọ́ àwọn mélòó ni wọ́n wà ní circle of Disney tossing twist the brain all over the world ibi tẹ́ ẹ ti mọ̀ yìí pé àwọn kéèsì yìí tó Ọlọ́run ọba nìkan ló lè jẹ́ carry justice because kò sí àwọn tó ṣe whatever tó ń tẹ̀pẹ́ra wọn gáàngì wọn ò pọ̀ tó worlds gáàngì wọn ò pọ̀ tó gbogbo àgbáyé pátápátá ibi tẹ́ ẹ ti mọ̀ pé this Mohbad case is very strong case. For me, I don't really think maybe we will get justice, and we will still be praying to get justice because if the thing ti ṣe wá really it's really for my own thinking. Okay, ká tún lọ sí ọ̀dọ̀ kéèsì tọlọ́badé. Okay, ọba àwọn ń pe ọba lọ́tún, àwọn míì àṣépè, àwọn míì àṣe oríṣiríṣi fún ọba. Ẹjọ́ kí ló hard fún ọba wa náà because nílẹ̀ Yorùbá wọ́n ní n ò kí ń rórí adé fín kí ló hard fún ọba láti come out tán sọ pé okay ọba ìwọ ni ìwọ ló ṣe kíní o ìwọ ló ṣe gbá o ìwọ ló ṣe kíní kan ẹjọ́ ń tọrọ lọ kí ló cause ọba láti kó clear orúkọ ẹ̀. Because we are talking about death here, and Oroku ikonshi Oroku square because this Mohbad case ó show wa wípé tọmọ yìí bá wà life Allah tọmọ yìí bá wà life olókìkí èèyàn kan tó máa milẹ̀ gidigidi ni tó jẹ́ pé orin ẹ̀gàn òkìkí ẹ̀yẹn máa òkìkí ògo ẹ̀yẹn máa ó máa kárí gbogbo ayé pátápátá ni kọ́lọ̀ má jẹ́ ká fi kú ká fi ní òkìkí. So ọba náà ìtọ́yọ̀ bá ṣe kí ni wọ́n léèyàn kan ló ń gbéyàn kan àtúnrí ní online wọ́n tún náà lọ mú ẹnìkan wọ́n tún ṣe kí ni all these things I think for me is shit. So bí wọ́n ṣe fi ẹ̀sùn kan oníkálukú yẹn ló yẹ pé kí wọ́n máa clear ara wọn especially these Mohbad's wives. I don't want to go to anybody make mention anybody that this one is bullying, this one so is total fine. We saw it online, but for me, Wunmi is supposed to come out to let people knows what kills his husband. Gbogbo truth ìgbésí ayé ọmọ yẹn bàbá àti ìyá ò mọ̀ tẹ́yìn náà dẹ̀ mọ̀ pé tí ọkùnrin bá ti fẹ́ obìnrin tó bá ti fẹ́ yàwó gbogbo ìgbésí ayé ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ ọkùnrin yẹn ọwọ́ àwọn obìnrin ló máa ń wà àfi tá a bá ń parọ́ ló kù kò sí bí ọkùnrin yẹn ṣe lè lóun ja wèrè tó lè lóun ṣíwín tó àwọn obìnrin àfi tá a bá yà fẹ́ ṣe nǹkan ló yà kù. So what are you now fucking telling us here that kini kan I don't know àtúgbọ́n ní online òun ló fẹnu ara ẹ̀ sọ pé bàbá ẹ̀ òun tí bàbá Mohbad bá ti ṣe tán wípé ó fẹ́ ṣe DNA she's ready too but later la tún gbọ́ pé ó ní kò sí anybody òun sì tuntun repeat kò sí anybody tó lè gbọ́ mú un lọ́wọ́ láti pé kó wọn àṣekínní. Oh God ẹ wo sir téèyàn bá ní kéèyàn máa sọ̀rọ̀ yìí lọ seriously ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn máa ilẹ̀ máa ṣúbáyàn bíbá àdúrà tá máa gbà ní pé lágbára Ọlọ́run mo ṣáà mọ̀ pé kò sí bí òkùnkùn ṣe lè pọ̀ tó ìmọ́lẹ̀ àpadà borí mi lójú gbangba ó lè má ṣe ìgbà tí à ń nídìí justice ní wàràwàrà báyìí ó lè má ṣe ń sìn yìí o but I'm very very sure pé we will get truly justice for Mohbad. Ó kàn lè wá ṣe pé ìgbà tí òtítọ́ yẹn bá máa wá dé tá máa wá rí òkòdọ̀ tó máa rẹ́jọ́ yẹn gbogbo everybody wa ó ti lè calm down lára wa bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ ṣùgbọ́n mo mọ̀ pé wọ́n ní ẹni tó bá fi dà pa ni dandan ni kò sí bó ṣe lè escape ẹ̀ ìdà yẹn náà ni wọ́n á fi pa. So it's better for my own advice tó lọ́n bá fún ní orí ọ̀fẹ́ bóyá ó ń wò wá ni o bóyá àtẹ̀ránṣẹ́ yẹn ṣì máa padà dọ́dọ̀ ẹ̀ ní bóyá whatever tí Ọlọ́run bá fún lórí ọ̀fẹ́ kó jáde síta even kó ṣe pé òun ló ṣe nǹkan yẹn gẹ́gẹ́ bí nǹkan tí sísá mi sọ pé wọ́n dẹ páńpẹ́ ó wá kí ẹsẹ̀ mọ́ níbi wàràwàrà ẹ̀ because tí èèyàn bá ti wà tó bá ti jẹ́ stupid woman being tó jẹ́ onígbóná wèrè kan ibẹ̀ láyé tí máa ń múyàn Ọlọ́run ní jí káyé mú wa. So tó bá jáde síta nǹkan tó ṣe kódà kó ṣe pé òun wà láìlè azim world is ready to forgive her all over the world. Torí nǹkan tó expect tí most people expect is just to hear kó sọ tòótọ́ àti àwọn àǹtí kan tó náà fún ní oògùn àǹtí yẹn náà sọ ní online ẹ ti mọye ìgbà tí kinní kan wà bẹ́ẹ̀ tó ń treat infection stupid woman being stupid idiot sister ó ń sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn infection ó ń ṣe kinní kan kí là ń sọ kí náà ń gbé wọlé. Are we fools? We are not fools. Even téèyàn kan bá jí òpònú ṣé gbogbo àgbáyé ò wá ní làákàyè ni. Okay, ìjọ tó sọ wípé òun ò mọ Sam Larry ṣé òun ló post picture òun àti Sam Larry ṣe báwọn tó súnmọ́ wọn dáadáa náà post Sam Larry. Ìjọ tó ní òun Mohbad òun ò ṣe kí Naira Marley òun ò mọ Naira Marley òun ṣe kíní kan ẹjọ́ nígbà tí wọ́n máa post picture òun àti Sam Larry àbí Naira Marley lórí bed Ọlọ́run ló mọ tó ń pa tó ń ṣó ẹ̀ lórí bed ẹ̀sà ṣé Wùmí ló post ẹ̀ ṣé báwọn tó súnmọ́ ni kò ń àwọn tó súnmọ́ ni náà so àti pé àdúrà wà nulẹ̀ kíní kan wà nulẹ̀ kíní kan ẹ̀ǹtàn máa hold tó yẹ pé ká hold is Wùmí ló ṣe gbogbo nǹkan yẹn because to see the truth to get the true justice is from this Wùmí's hand. And mo dẹ̀ mọ̀ bọ́lá gídíbó pẹ́ títí ni Ọlọ́run á mọ̀ á padà mú toró òǹgọ́gọ́ ló lè tàn mọ́lẹ̀ sí gbogbo nǹkan tá à ń sọ yìí. All this jẹ́ ká sin òkú I think bí èèyàn sin òkú bó ṣe kinní kan kò ní pé ká má rí nǹkan tá a fẹ́ rí á máa padà rí náà ni but mo nígbàgbọ́ pé kò ní pẹ́ kò ní jìnnà. So just please and please. But just please and please Ọlọ́run á ràn gbogbo wa lọ́wọ́ gbogbo nǹkan tó bá fẹ́ máa sọ náà ká ṣá máa rò lọ sọ́tún rò lọ sósì for my own o kán bá níta ni ká mú o a máa mú Wùmí ni ìyàwó tó dẹ̀ gbọ́dọ̀ mọ in and out ọkọ ẹ̀ so kò jù bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ. God bless you.
Can I contribute, please, Papa?
You're welcome.
Thank you very much.